Never trust a woman. The prettier she is, the more deadly. Welcome to yet another episode of the Nerdgasm podcast.
And I've made a comment on TikTok. We are sober, but I'm telling you, man.
So you can find me on Mr Geek Media. Hashtag Reach Us to Chala campaign.
Every time Jack had to find someone from Africa, he's so plain.
Okay, I'm tebellokhala. Welcome to Nerdgasm. What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Nerdgasm podcast. As you can see with the background, we're not doing Lelouch right now because we had to. We had to get this out of our system. No, man, look, guys, it's Nerdgasm.
Don't worry, Code Geass. Don't worry, Code Geass is not is only kidnapped, not raped.
Oh God!
Wow. Like, we just started, Buck.
Yeah, he just had to release all the tension because boy, the stress this movie.
Dog, this movie, bro.
I think we watched one of the most extra action movies that we've seen in the night. When did this movie come out?
Dog, extra is not even
93,
extra is.
It came out in '93.
I think it came out in 93. Yeah.
So it's one of the most extra movies.
Dog, extra is not even the word for this. This is No, because I was talking to a homie about this, a homie like in my real life or whatever, and I was trying to explain this movie to him, and I'm like, dog, imagine you see a 12-season anime, right? In fast forward.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
And that anime has 4 other enemies in it. It's one anime, but there's 4 enemies at the same time in 12 seasons on fast forward. That's what this movie is. Cause good God, you blink and things change.
And everything has changed. Anyway, that being said, quickly, before we get drawn to this, welcome to the Nerdgasm podcast. These are my co-hosts. We are one shot of the awesome
dog,
foursome.
I tangented on the beginning.
We are one shot of the awesome foursome today because life happens. He also has just been
kidnapped again.
Yeah, he's also been kidnapped, not raped. No need to worry.
Wow. No comment, gents. No comment.
So we are
this movie makes that comment, Chief.
We are going to review a movie. The most extra kung fu movie I've ever seen in our life. But before we get there, you know what? I don't know how I'm gonna squeeze the data of anime here, but I'm gonna squeeze it in like cue data of anime. Cut because I don't have time. It's not even data of anime because it's just something we need to comment on because I just heard this morning that guys, can someone please message Aubrey, Drake, whatever his name is now?
What did he do now?
And tell him to chill because what's this nonsense about round 2 versus Kendrick?
Oh yeah, I saw that video that you sent in the group. What's going on?
Oh God, all Kendrick has to do is just play again. He doesn't have to make another song. He doesn't have to make another song. There's no other track that he has to make. He can just
Okay. For those who don't know, as of this point in time, Drake has just released, let the world know that he's trying to go for round 2 with Kendrick Lamar after his Freezer level
massacred.
His Freezer versus Goku level beatdown. Yeah. I don't understand.
He got massacred. Like, bro, focus on your career.
Goku beatdown.
Focus on your career. Yeah,
I'm just saying, before. People like to say that the Goku versus Frieza fight didn't impact anything because no one saw it, but it impacted the audience because before before the fight, Frieza was the biggest bad guy we've ever met. Like, wow, he's so powerful. After that, Frieza has never been the same. I don't care whether he's turned black,
whether it's gold or black or brown,
gold or black. We still don't see him as a great threat that he used to be. He will never be seen the same way, no matter how hard you try to be black.
That's true.
You're not saying anything. We still don't care.
Don't care how many push-ups you do, Chief.
You know, I mean, guys, that's
there's a
so.
reason we still respect Cell, by the way. We're just saying.
We.
Yeah, I think Cell was the perfect follow-up after Freezer.
He was.
Yeah.
Shout out to the editors getting something right for a change. That being said, I just want to let the audience know. Okay, so Drake said he's gonna do a round versus 2. There's another lovely channel. He starts with that. Like, Drake had a problem. I forgot the channel's name. I'll link it below. Shout out to that guy. I might tag him on TikTok. I don't know if you even even cares because I forgot his name. Anyway, that being said, he detailed like ever since the beatdown between Drake versus Kendrick went super saiyan on him. Drake has been trying to get back into the market, like, and
No, but bro, like just make your pop music. Just make your go make the women go crazy. Go back to your R&B. Put the heart back in your forehead. Shy a little young feature with Lil Wayne. Talking about how you used to call me on my cell phone.
Yeah, do some collaborations with Nicki Minaj or something.
Yeah, just go back to Young Money, Cash Money. For a little bit.
Like Find Your Love. Who remembers Find Your Love?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying.
That wasn't a hip hop song at all, was it?
No.
Yeah, no, just switch it up. Just switch it up. Like you see how Machine Gun Kelly got bodied by Eminem
into this market. You can take off your disguise and leave it. It's all right, guys. And
like I'm saying, you know how Machine Gun Kelly got bodied by Eminem?
Yeah.
And only now he's starting to rap again. And people are feeling him because he kept quiet. After Eminem put him in the ground, he was like, I'm going to go switch up. I'm going to go try some acting a little bit. I'm going to go be in another genre for a little bit. Now he's coming back to some rapping. Yes. Now he's freestyling in Yana here and there and there. And he's easing himself back up into the market. Chip, just take your L.
I've never been one to be overly obsessed with star signs, but when they told me that Drake is a Scorpio and then he's behaving like this, I was like, why are you proving the stereotype, Drake? Come on.
What's the stereotype?
Oh no, that Scorpios can hold a grudge until Jesus comes back. There will always be plotting the revenge.
But I'm saying, dog, he's going to lose. Like the thing is, but like Honey Badgers take W's. Drake, you lost. It's fine. I'm not even a big Kendrick stan. Honestly, I think Kendrick is all right. He's an all right rapper to me. Like, I can understand why people call him their GOAT. It's cool. For me, I like more intricate rappers. But in this instance, I'm sorry, Chief. It's over. Like, this is not even Nas Jay-Z, where Jay-Z's track, people go back and they're like, no, Jay-Z actually really brought it or whatever. It's just that Nas was bigger at the time. No. They're going to look back at this 10 years from now and just say, you definitive. Like, this is KO.
Bruh, and
like from
the thing is,
if
the black community as a whole acknowledges that you got murked, forget it, dog.
Yeah, that's the thing.
There was footage of him playing the song with his fans at some stage, and I was like, dog, I don't know what you're trying to do here.
For real.
I don't know if it's edited footage, but I just saw there was Drake in a crowd and he like fell into the crowd and somebody was playing 3 3 3 3. So maybe it's an edit. But I'm just saying, the fact that people can even believe that you would try to do something like that.
Yeah.
Like, dog, even battle, like, the thing is, it was so bad that he got battle rappers discredited because some battle rappers tried to come out to defend him because he's been a big fan of battle rap. And I'm like, dog, why didn't you hire them to write your music?
We all know that you got gospel. I mean, lean into it. Get your squads. I mean, get something. I think that the thing that they ported out in the TikTok with the guy on TikTok, which I keep forgetting his name. I'm sorry. #sorry. Forgive me. Whatever. Is that the Drake is desperate because all his tracks that he's been releasing has been gathering nearly 0 views because he releases. He's releasing little I forgot the name, demos or something like that. And then what happens is he'd release a demo, and then if he gets traction, then he makes it into a real track. So that was his MO back in the past. Now he's released a grand total of 21 of them, of which 14 had almost zero view. Had been zero, generated zero hits. Literally nobody's listening to them. So in an effort to just create attention, he's now pulling this desperate move of saying,
dog, just come to South Africa. Just come to South Africa. People will come out to see you.
Bro, just go back to the basics. Get women on your side. Just get women on your side. Dog.
Yeah,
that's all.
I'm gonna find your love. I mean, no woman is gonna say no to you, Drake. We've seen your sausage, so just go ahead and release an R&B track.
Some women will, but I'm just saying, dog. Like we're saying, bro. Just go back to your bag. Like even if you're trying to get back in the rap game, which you shouldn't right now, but I'm just saying this idea of going for a round 2, it's going to be worse.
No,
because the thing is, Kendrick doesn't have to do anything.
And that's exactly
like he can just re-release everything he's released now. Anything that you come with, any new track, you come with any allegation, no one's gonna believe you, one, because he made videos for that. And also it's just like he can just tweet. Like basically any track that Drake releases, Kendrick can just turn around and tweet.
Kryptonite!
Tweet.
Not the tweet. No.
My power.
Out there looking like Lex Luthor. Yes, Drake.
My blackness.
I've got the green to
tweet me. My blackness is leaving me.
No.
I'm turning Caucasian.
That's it. Like it's just because also like to me, rap beef is petty in general. To me, I don't like. I never buy into it. But I'm just like, dog. If you lost, you lost. It's fine. We'll come back.
Take the L, dog. Take the L and move on.
You yourself said you've got the bigger business empire. You yourself said you're generating more money. You got a goddamn plane as it is. You've got enough money as it is. Why does it hurt you so much?
I even think he probably could have gotten more traction if he just made a song called "I Got My Ass Kicked."
That's like guys. He handed it to me.
That's kind of how isn't that what Meek did after Drake did what he did to him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like he released a whole album about losses and victories and things.
But also even like boxers for real, people who actually take punches to the head. They acknowledge that, no, the guy kicked my ass, it's all good. Next time I'll come prepared, this and that and the third.
Yeah, true.
That's it.
That's how it works. That's how it works. Be gracious in defeat, be noble in victory.
Yeah.
Drake, come on. Yeah, better.
And next time when you come through...
What are you teaching all your illegitimate children?
I think the best way to beat Kendrick is just to come up with a dope-ass album that just breaks records. That's the best way.
You even if it doesn't, just show that you've matured enough to move on because you've been on top of the mountain. You do not need to climb it again.
Yeah.
It's sad when somebody was rising up and then gets shot down. Drake, you reached the top. You were at the heights of all highs. Why are you still trying to think that you're gonna be there until kingdom comes? People fall. Katy Perry in the 2010s was one of the biggest artists of the day. But now the things she's releasing, people don't even care about.
Her and Lady Gaga, bro, were like the biggest.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you're feeding yourself, you're feeding your family, you good. Like you don't need to be up there.
It's okay.
Dog.
Yo.
Dog. You don't know insufficient funds. You haven't experienced that in years.
Yeah,
you haven't been able to not buy airtime. Like I'm sure you haven't. I'm sure you don't even know. Please call me exists.
And here you are busy throwing tantrums because somebody released a better album than you.
And I'm saying, dog, I'm telling you now, bro. Like anybody who's a Drake fan, if you're watching this, clip this, send it to him.
Yeah, please.
It will be worse.
Yeah.
Because he does not have to do anything.
And
this is you poking the bear. This is you trying to fight Mike Tyson with no arms. It's not gonna work.
No. Here's the thing. And here's what I agree with the other guy, the TikTok guy. I'll put his name whenever I mentioned him. I don't know how. The biggest insult Kendrick can do to him right now is to ignore him completely. because he's at this point in time, he is genuinely not
Basically,
worth
be
his
like
time.
Eminem. Just
Like I'm
Eminem.
done.
Yeah.
Like too. And that's the only. And
No,
if
I'm saying that either way, it's terrible because look, if he tries this round 2 and Kendrick ignores him, everybody's gonna play the three in front
Yes.
of Drake for Kendrick.
Yes.
If Kendrick comes out and plays the three, it's going to start all over again.
you know,
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
like this
guys,
thing was at weddings, guys. Three was at weddings, Buffett.
Hey, bro.
it was played so much.
Children, hey Drake,
don't
I think you
like
like them young. It's like, what? That time you were 7 years old. How do you even know this song? They're not like us. They're children, Buffett. And it was the whitest. And I'm saying, and it's the whitest children ever. Like even Kendrick infected and turned the white people against Drake.
I know, you know it's bad. It's bad if the white kids know your songs like that. You know, it's
And here's the tragedy. I haven't had the. You know what? Oh, call me a simpleton because I'm not really that deep into hip hop.
Uh-huh.
I like Euphoria more than They Not Like Us. At the same time, I acknowledge both of them
dope.
slap. Like
Banger.
really. So
No, I mean Euphoria, he was rapping, but like They Not Like Us, he was
It's a
doing.
catchy
He was
tune.
showing Drake. He was showing Drake that you can't hide in the charts, chief.
He's showing Drake that he cannot Drake him. Like I know
Yeah, he was showing. Yeah, he was just telling Drake you can't hide in the charts. Like
he's basically
you can't.
I'll out-rap you, and then I'll hit you, whatever. I'll out-hit you or whatever.
Yeah, I'll out pop you, chief.
I'll pop
know?
you, yeah.
Hey, anyway, guys, that's the 5 minutes has passed. Thank God. Okay, let's go into this traumatic movie. Speaking about incoherent reasons that things happen, let's go into this movie. In 1993.
In 1990 what?
1993. But like, yo, I'm just thinking about other kung fu movies that came out. I'm like, how? I'm saying, like, I'm not even talking about Hollywood. I'm talking about Hong Kong cinema.
Wait, when did Once Upon a Time in China come out? Was it not 90?
It must have been after this. It must have been after this. I hope. God, I hope. Oh, I hope. Please.
I'm trying to see quickly.
Once Upon a Time in China.
1. I know 2 came out. I think
I need to.
Once Upon a Time in China came out in 91.
So this came out after.
Once Upon a Time in China 1 came out in 91.
How did they trick Jet Li into this? How? This had to be a trick.
Maybe
they blackmailed him.
Maybe his bond was due, bro.
They blackmailed him.
And Once Upon a Time in China came out. Once Upon a Time in China 2 came out in 92. Once Upon a Time in China 3 came out in 93.
And then the evil cult came out.
Somebody sacrificed a sheep here, or there's some muti. There was some kung fu beef. Maybe his real dojo in real life was in danger. Something happened there because
literally the evil cult was that line "never trust a woman" was a real life application.
Maybe he wrote it. Maybe he wrote it himself because I heard he was I heard he got divorced or something. So.
You know what? Yeah.
Oh my God!
You know what kills me? Look at the cast. There's Jet Li. There's Sammo Hung.
Oh, Kunde, that is Sammo. Oh my God!
These aren't low tier names at all.
Wait, it's you said it's Jet Li and who?
Sammo Hung.
Oh yeah, Sammo Hung is the master, right?
Yes.
You know how I could tell? It was actually like close to the end when I saw the way he was moving. I'm like, the only big bone dude that I know that moves like this is Sammo Hung. There's no one else.
When I did not even compute because I was just like, this guy is still bleeding out. Like nobody, like dog, is nobody gonna pull out the?
That shuriken dog. It doesn't do jack squat. It's basically a prop.
I was like, No, I was like, but not even the green bat is gonna pop in Yana and just be like, let me take this out of you and she blocked the bleeding. But
Dog.
let's start at the beginning. Let's start at
Okay.
so first off, this thing opens.
I'm looking at the cast right now. This cast ain't no. But oh look, how the green bat is still alive. Cool. How awesome is that? Anyway.
Ah,
Oh,
Muna,
you mean the
you
actor?
seen him. He thrives on blood, that guy. But
Yeah.
anyway, getting back to it, let's see. So the opening of this, we get a long exposition
Yes.
Bro,
It's one
of
of,
blood.
I actually thought it was a trailer. Because the guy who's narrating sounds like Don LaFontaine. It sounds like in a world. I'm like, okay, wait, maybe this is a trailer, and then the movie will start. Evan,
what is it's just the
A
exposition.
trailer
Start
in
with
a movie
exposition.
is
I mean,
a
legends
trailer
say
in a movie. That's crazy.
because it doesn't legends say that these two warriors was given these two precious, these two powerful swords, which
yeah,
they fused together with other precious metals to form two new swords. What they named Sarkech, and the other one. What is the other one called again? Dragon.
No, don't ask me. I still don't even understand that this opening.
And they together they learned the art of the lunar scroll and wrote it and kept it down on the sword.
This
And
is the Bleach Naruto
this is just
portion
the beginning.
of this is the Bleach Naruto portion of this movie.
Bro.
We're still gonna get to the other anime in this movie.
bro.
And then boom, explosions. Many people were fighting for these swords, and two groups were formed. One good and the other evil. And now, like, how did they assume that?
Well, I'm telling you now, Tebello, like if you weren't there to explain this to me, I would still be confused on who did what. I saw kung fu, I saw two swords, I saw two men and women fighting, like using the swords, and then everybody stopped fighting for some reason. That's how I remember this opening.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what the plot says. I'm gonna read the plot for you from.
Have you got it?
I'm going into Wikipedia because Wikipedia is the most extra of all sources. You know, if you want to hear flavored information, kids, go to Wikipedia. You know, we're gonna get the real truth. Wikipedia has got flavor texting. Like, it's a mango buzz of information.
I can't wait for them to explain how what's this golden lion got his eyes jacked. Because that happens in the beginning also. Like that's the other thing. Like there's grandmasters or whatever, and they just get their eyes jacked, and then people just fly out Superman style.
Like nothing happened though.
I was like, what type of kung fu allows you to do that?
Oh wow, they don't even these. Okay, wow. To show just how much the Wikipedia doesn't care about this thing, they're not even going through the
Wow, for real?
they're not even giving the backstory or something like that. They're just going to how controversial this movie was,
Wow.
which makes sense
Well,
because this movie must have.
Well, wait. What was the controversy?
Oh, it's because they didn't like the way that the hero turned from one side to another, and basically
They
made him into a hypocrite and stuff like that. People like,
They did?
They didn't like what?
because he wants a rush. The character went from the righteous hero to a power hungry and vengeful hypocrite. That's not faithful to the novel. Apparently, it's based on a novel.
Oh.
Ah, yeah, Dragon
When did
Saber,
that
Starcatcher.
happen?
There you go. Yeah,
When
like
did
I
that
told you.
happen?
How do you
But
think
look,
I
it
found out what
makes
happened?
sense because it's very convoluted for one film. It's kind of like what they were trying to do with Lord of the Rings, like try to force like this whole
movies into
thing
one.
into one. Yeah, no. Makes sense.
No, but he shot 9 hours. They shot 1 hour 45 minutes and tried to do a whole book and a half, I guess. But like,
Yeah, what
I'm
I'm saying
saying
is like initially
they're talking
before
about this movie like there was nuance. I didn't even know he switched sides.
Anyway,
Actually, I don't even know there were sides. Let's start there because at some
same
point I
here.
was like, everybody looks the same. And I'm not trying to say like the Asian people look the same. I'm trying to say like the story was so incoherent. I didn't know who was who in the zoo.
Yeah.
So it starts with there are two swords, the dragon sword something, and the Starcatcher, and everyone wants these swords so they can become rule the martial arts world.
Yes.
And now these
Which
two
I don't know
different
how that works, but okay.
now these two clans are busy fighting each other for the swords, and there's two different formed into different sides. The one side of the six schools, which involved Shaolin
Yes.
and Wudong and the others. Because
Yes.
basically basically that's it. It's Shaolin, Wudong, and the others.
But also like
Wudong
this
killer
sword,
bees
this
on
sword
the
was
swarm.
initially one sword, but then it was melted down and became two swords because of
Yes.
that couple, right?
Yes.
And then they wrote the secret. Why would you write the secret on the sword in the first place? Why
No,
why
I'm
not just
saying
keep it to yourself?
also the other thing is, who trained you guys? This couple.
You know?
All they do is get handled.
But they get
All
boxed
they did.
each and
Correction.
every scene.
No,
They
No,
are
whoa,
washed.
whoa. Let's not get this wrong. The guys who made those two swords are not the same couple as in the beginning of the story.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I
you're
knew-
right. Because later on, they do
Because-
say that the guy
Yeah.
that we meet, the at least dad,
Yes.
they do say that he is the friend of Golden whatever.
Yes.
But you can tell that this is not the guy that they were talking about initially when they were
Yes.
talking about the couples. You're right.
wait. It's
So-
two different people.
So the
Yeah, it's two
beginning
different
couple
people.
formed those swords, and then they died, and then generations later, people are still
Yes.
looking for those swords.
Yes.
And it
I
kicks
did.
off.
I
Until Golden whatever finds one of them and then
Yes, and then it cuts to now that there are two schools, Shaolin, Wudong, and the others, including Washan. Remember Washan for a reason. Even I paused the movie like, you remember the school? And then the other side was called the Ming Clan, which was also known as the Evil Clan, and that's where the title drop comes in. Which originally, and this is the only reference you hear, that it originally originated from Persia. That's it. Then we just see Persian.
That's
Persian-
another thing. I was
and
just
then
like,
they
wait,
say
there's-
it's also known as the evil
Full
what?
stop. The Evil Clan,
The evil clan.
which is
So
one-
evil clan versus what?
6 schools.
6 schools.
Yes.
one clan on 6, but they're the evil ones.
Yes,
Yo.
and to make things even worse, the main clan has 4 different. They are fire worshippers. So you know what gets me going? What gets my blood boiling is because they're making it for those who did the history, right, on Persian stuff. The founding religion was Zoroastrianism, which is one of the oldest religions of all time, and
What's it
their
called?
temples Zoroastrianism.
All right.
And their temples were originally called fire temples. So when they're busy calling them the evil clan and the fire worshippers, it's like, it shows that the original writer actually did do the homework,
Mm-hmm.
and then when it got translated to film, they're just evil because they worship fire.
Right.
I wonder if the book is. I wonder what the book is like.
I want to see if I want to get my hands on
I'm
the book.
assuming the book is probably like breaks down a lot of things.
Yeah, I
That-
hope so.
I'm sure
So
even
I'm
the couple
googling it
that
now.
quotes-
Apparently,
quotes the
China.
sword-
Yeah, apparently Persia is like a whole country over from China.
Yeah, it's far. It's
Well, it's Iran now, but like that, it was known as Persia.
yes. Then there's a whole India in between them, by the way. It's not like
So I'm just like, how? So the Persians really made that trek to get to that temple to.
They
Just for the sword- just for
we
the
just
swords,
had, we just had that there's these powerful swords. We want them. Like
Anyway.
right, off we go, and the 4 sects are led by the 4 different kings or rulers, which would be which should be Purple Dragon. Oh no, Gold Lion,
Gold Lion,
Okay, Gold Lion, I know.
Purple Dragon, Green
Purple
Bat.
Dragon, and Green
Wait,
Bat.
Purple Dragon was who?
This woman.
Ah,
Don't
okay.
worry, she doesn't matter.
Okay. All I know is that there was that bald lady who was giving backhands and front hands
And they were slapping her the entire movie.
Then it cuts later to the busy fighting. There's a lot of action sequences. This is like we're not even in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
But this is still the narration.
This is the narration. Then they explain that as a rule, people from different sects are not the different sects are not supposed to fraternize with each other or face penalty with death. But one of the legendary seven, I don't know if that's seven. One of the swordsmen of Wudong decided, no, these rules are ridiculous, so I'm gonna end up falling in love with the daughter of White Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna become.
So I don't even remember the Jet Li's character's name in this movie, so I'm just gonna say Jet Li. So Jet Li Daddy in the movie is a member of Wudong.
Yes. Why did I want to say Wu-Tang? Sorry, Wudong.
Is the son
Wudong
of
Killer Bees.
Is the son of? Is it the son of White?
No, the daughter.
Oh, the daughter is the daughter of the
White Eagle.
White Eagle, okay.
And then he became best friends with Gold Lion.
Yes.
And then Gold Lion, who found the sword, finds out that some evil monk managed to massacre his family, so he went on a killing spree, of which he lost his eyes.
Was that mentioned that an evil monk?
Oh, is that what?
Because the evil monk, we get the revelation later, right? Not during the narration.
They mentioned it. That Mama massacred his family, and
I missed that entirely.
Like you blink.
But the thing is, I mean, you have no idea what's going on, and there's like 1,000 names. There's no way you're gonna remember everything.
And they're in a language you don't even identify as.
No, we watched it in English, and bro, I'm lost.
Imagine watching it in Chinese.
It was like that. It was like that with Game of Thrones for me. I think around maybe like episode 3, that's when everything started making sense.
Thank you. Perfect comparison. This movie equals Game of Thrones. I'm not even gonna put it up on TikTok. I want to see how the TikTok fans gonna come and kill us.
Yeah, they will massacre you.
How dare you?
But moving on. And then randomly the guy comes in and jacks that guy's eyes and flies off. Away. The other thing is, people don't have gravity in this movie. They don't have gravity. Gravity doesn't exist in this movie.
Flies away.
Well, I don't even think people walk to the grocery store. I think everybody just and then because they don't even walk indoors, they fly indoors. I'm pretty sure if somebody's making if you're at the grocery store in this world, man, and you're like, can you please show me where the polony is or something, then the attendant will go, all right, I'll show you.
Also, just a small touching, Yana. Let's say you're trying to get the change and you accidentally touch the cashier, then she's bleeding. The rest of your money is there. Just a simple touch.
No, dog. It's not even just your money is there. It's what style is this?
What is this kung fu?
What is this kung fu?
No, I'm poisoned. I'm gonna lose my kung fu. What? So your brain doesn't work when you get poisoned?
Guys,
I just wanted my change, Chief.
So then Moke is born in exile with the main character. He's born in exile with Gold Lion. Moke, yeah.
Yeah, because since they knew the whereabouts of Golden
Lion.
Yeah, they decided to be in exile because they didn't wanna get murked, basically. They didn't want to put their child in danger.
And they don't want to betray a friend.
Yeah.
And so now, which is funny. Imagine, you've gone into exile to protect your family and your friends, but your master's just turned 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I must go and say congratulations. No email, no letter.
Dog, send a falcon. You see how everything flies in this? I'm sure you've got some bird that can fly, kung fu style.
Happy birthday, master. No, we must go and see him. And Moke goes there as a little kid, and we can't speak of Godfather. Then you know what? They buy him some candies. Very important candies. These candies have the key to immortality. Ask me why.
Well, now, what is in them?
I want those candies, honestly.
They have no expiry date.
Forget sensu beans, Chief. What is in these things?
They have no expiry date.
They don't die, my guy. Yo.
But my thing is, dog, why didn't you eat this? Like,
Because your mom said
No,
repeat
it was
for
the
you.
last thing that his mother gave to him.
there are a lot of things that you could have taken from your mom, a slipper or something. I don't know.
Like the like a hairpin or
You
something.
know what I
This was
mean?
my mother's hairpin. No,
No, I'm gonna keep this candy. Like,
my sweets. Yeah, I'm keeping them until till kingdom come.
And they
And
lost. So now
then
I'm just like, dog, what did you put in your body? Like, I don't even think the poison fist hand kung fu was the thing that poisoned you. I think it's eating that stuff.
you know
I think that stuff took your kung fu because nothing is supposed to last like that.
then so long story short, we meet the two jinxes, which I've recently found out their names. They actually have names.
yeah, because I had no
Oh.
idea who those guys were.
Yeah, it's Master D and Master Crane.
Oh,
What's that deal?
are those the guys that do the fist hand poison thing?
Yes.
Oh.
So they're the two jinxes.
Okay, let's talk about this fight scene first off. Yo, you two disgrace your house and you disgrace your master.
No. First,
Because all you got is all they did was get waxed. Yo, I was like, bro,
have some skill. Come on, what do they teach you?
no, like land a punch.
Some.
Like I think something to kick something. Like what now?
They've been taking L's from the beginning. I mean, that father was so whack.
No, the father and the mother, all they did was get bodied. Like
That's right,
I was just
center.
like, no, I was just like, Golden Lion didn't like you guys because whatever kung fu he gave you,
It wasn't enough.
no, he did better when he was blind. Like what like,
And I mean, it had to take that master. You see, the guy behind you, Mr. BuckMeister. That man had to come into the rescue. And you love saying that the guys this movie abuses fly. Nobody flew as many. That guy had like two minutes of action sequences in this entire movie,
Isn't it
and
the
the
most
guy has
powerful?
flown.
Isn't it
Has
the most
flown.
powerful character in this story?
I think so because
Because, bro, there's a time when they're like, you know what, we won't beat you now, but years later, when you're like later on, when you're grown, when you're tired, we'll come back. I'm like, wait, this nigga's already 100 years old. What are you talking about?
no, what gets me going is he flies there. And it's like, I change some phone, request that you release the child immediately. And then the first thing they go like, you've gone so fat. He
Yeah.
just saw the man fly in.
Bruh.
I don't think the fatness is anything to worry about.
And I think this guy, for me, he has the best comedic timing, like this character, because it's like, yeah, I know it doesn't bother me anymore. Even people in the street call me what. I'm like,
They call me old fatty, but
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm like, this guy, dude, we're fighting.
He's the most zen of them all. Like he released a level of enlightenment. Like, tell them they must tell what she is, or this child wants he is, you want to see your 101st birthday, old fatty. Ha 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 ha. All right, I will. Gee. Tell them where the guy is. No,
I can't tell them. Like, are you crazy?
I made a promise. If I don't keep up, I gave him my word that I wouldn't tell. You're quite right. If you didn't keep your promise, then you'd be nothing. I'm sorry. Can't you reconsider? What the hell?
Who wrote this?
No, this is the most coherent part of the movie because we're getting character, we're getting development, we get to know what this guy is, we get to like know.
Yeah,
that
I think.
What's his name again? What's Samuel's character's name again?
Chen Sang Fong.
Oh yeah, I'm saying like Cheng Sen Fun, like he's the most I know what he's about.
Correct. He's the most well-written character there.
Yeah, I think after this scene for me, no.
Yeah.
We do know that a battle is about to ensue or whatever, a fight.
Yeah.
But I think it was necessary
After
because
an ass whooping.
we were still registering what the hell is going on in the story.
I'm just saying, like the thing is, once we registered it, we were just like, bruh, like that kid was Dunzo. Like if these are the two people protecting you, you have no chance, Baba, because they touch palms. I don't even think the bad guys hit them. They just touch palms. Oh, it's the poison palm fist.
Then
nothing.
Now then enter Chen Sen Fong hitting them with the 17 hit combos. He kicked him teleported behind him.
This is a Dragon Ball Z. Now it turned into
Hits him
Dragon Ball
away
Z.
from his comrade, hits him with a double hit combo, jumps over, does a double kick over his head, and then pins him down.
All of a sudden, dun, 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 he might as well have said KO Ken times 20. Yeah.
And then calls him a stupid turtle head. It's like I was registering those insults. Oh, you're calling me fatty, huh?
I'm enlightened, but I've got enlightened roasts for you.
You stupid turtle head. Just because I'm over 100 doesn't mean I'm over the hill.
Yep.
Like, you touch that boy, and he receives 100 times worse. Like, why would you trust him anyway?
No, and then also the body exchange. I'm like, what is this poison palm?
That guy's so stubborn, though. You just agreed to this, and then mid-air, you're like, this kid must get it.
Okay.
And okay, there's something that I want to mention, because when I saw it, I was like, hell no, I need to talk to these guys about it. So the mom flies to go fetch the son. The dad also flies
mid-air
to catch the mom and the child. I'm like, what the hell? I've never seen this in any martial arts film ever.
Mid-air. Okay, and then enter the fight. Then the two jinxes use a Kamehameha because that's what it was. Or what was it? The key blast. Yeah.
Like they might as well have said solar flare. Like I was like, hey, what? Already we've just jumped from Bleach to Dragon Ball Z because we had swords that had magic and you called them names and they were swinging in the air. Now niggas is flying through the air, disappearing, throwing blast at each other. And I'm like, is this the same movie? What?
Like I said, that Chen Fung has been abusing that flying app. Like he got unlimited flying stars because how did he evade that blast? He flew up like whoops, and then he lands back down, and then it's like, okay, they're gone. Oh, don't try.
That guy does not pay any travel fees. He doesn't ride any horses. Like anytime they need to call him, he can just change some phone.
Yeah.
Like Superman is like, hey dog, what is the regimen? What is happening here?
And then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you need to send your son to this place. I'm sorry, I don't have the antidote. I'll go find it. Flies off again.
Oh, also, it's just like, you need to send him to this place. If you can fly that much, take my son and go. Clearly, you can get there faster than me.
And now, if you think you get a moment to pause to absorb just the trauma you've had. No, scene change. Yeah. Now they're boiling the child alive. And they're saying
they were cooking him like he was sheep. I was like, what is happening here?
Right, and I don't even think he felt any pain because he was not screaming on anything. Like,
yeah. And then the Jinx's head is extremely powerful. We're gonna need Master to continue further. And then I was like, Mom, it hurts. Oh, now it hurts. Oh wow, okay. Then Jiggy, the other schools came. Imagine. How long were they? How much time has passed? That's what I want to say. Like,
these people have instant translation. The way they just appear.
Wunna, we've sensed their power levels.
Yeah, and like the other schools are here. They said they
invited to a party. Was he throwing a party? They just happened to go there.
They claim they want to celebrate the master's birthday, but they really want to know what God Lion is. I mean, even a grunge student knew, like, more shame. This is cap. We all
there's no way all of y'all niggas came to celebrate this man's birthday.
Where are the gifts?
No, some of you don't even like him. Some of you don't even, like, you'll be disrespecting him to his face on his birthday.
But as much as we all know that this was cap, we get introduced to the one character we all grew to love to hate, Mr. Doom.
Hey, Mistress hands. Good gods.
These hands are evil for everyone because not only does she's so smart.
I've never seen a pimp hand this strong.
From a woman.
Like pimps need to go study Mistress Doom. Hey, if you ever want to know how to backhand somebody, this is the master. I'm sure she trains her students like ring.
But she also gets slapped by a lot of people in this thing. She also gets her ass slapped, bro.
No, it's how she did it. Look, like Look, those multiple slaps were bad, right? Yeah, but it's the first time where the parents came out of the hiding, like, don't push your luck too far. She double jumps to them and she slaps them to the battlefield. Even pay attention.
Hey, bro.
No, here's the other thing that I was wondering. I was like, you guys jumped out like you were really gonna do something.
And then those slaps made them bleed. I'm like, man, these students are weak ass.
I was like, Munna, Golden Lion, you didn't train these people, bro. Like, I don't know what happened.
Like, what?
Or he
what
was
were you doing
sleeping
in
through the
mountains?
lesson, or
They were too busy being in love, I guess. Yo, good line.
he's like, horse stance. Why are you making out again? You already have a
He needs a sibling. No, not yet.
Is it me or when during those fight sequences? Sometimes you could tell, or that's a man there. Like that's a stunt man.
Because then the master appears and returns the slaps to sender like nobody's business.
Hey, Munna, yo. And I was just like, dog, why didn't you train them? I was like, dog,
she's probably the first.
If I was the dad, I'd turn to Ching Sung Fung and I'm like, dog, we got like 24 hours. Can you show me something?
We'll get
Here's
there.
the thing.
We'll get when someone is training on the spot, learning martial arts on this. We'll get there because.
Why do you think they're called the 7 grades for a reason? He's related to him.
Oh
That's
my
his
God.
master. He's the first guy who taught him kung fu. I'd be so disappointed. Like, what were you doing on the mountains, Chen Chu-sang? I mean, this person, this. Didn't they teach you better? What were you doing in the mountains?
It's like, I told you had to focus your chi, but when you're chasing girls.
And then he gives a valuable lesson to his son years later. If for you to be powerful in kung fu, you need to be a virgin.
Yeah.
There's so many important lessons you learn from this movie.
And then all of a sudden, Scissor 7 steps in, indestructible virgin.
Yes, you see what I mean? You see? So if ladies, the way shout out to Zuko, she anyway. The way he pointed to his son at that moment. Oh yeah, at that moment.
We haven't covered the death scenes. So now this guy comes out and he looks at everybody and he looks at his wife. Now he's looking at his wife's Sparta style, right?
He's busy giving his. Firstly, they threatened his masters. They're saying like, you can't beat us all. You're bound to get tired eventually, and when you do, we'll show no mercy. And Chesterfield was already these hands are rated E for everyone.
And then he steps in and he's like, no.
Me like that.
Like, is that a threat?
And then he's like, yeah, I've got to step in and protect my master. And I'm like, bruh, you haven't protected anybody, chief.
What makes you think you're gonna I'm like, what makes you think it's like Goku being Super Saiyan couldn't be like, step aside, Goku, I got this. What do you mean?
That guy has been handling his business this whole time.
I'm like, dog, you step down, chief. Like, actually take your kid and run because you have no chance here.
Bro, when I saw that, I was like, okay, so they clearly want to kill these parents because there's no way these parents are gonna make it.
No, but like also the way they die, because like we gotta talk about the dad. He gives this whole epic speech, Vegeta style, like you think he's gonna do something, then all of a sudden he's, and then he just pops his own. He pops his own heart. I'm like, so that's the technique you mastered.
You know, instant suicide.
Like all that kung fu training didn't do.
He's so weak. He had to take himself out.
And then he's dead. And then you just see his mother's like, son,
remember all these faces.
People. Remember all their names. Well, someday you're gonna have to get revenge on these people. Don't let any of them escape.
What?
And then it's like, you're the only one who's left who knows where this person's hiding. Oh, then she lies to them. All right, then I'll tell you. On condition that you let my son and I go free. I won't take my word back as a monk. Fine then. But you're the only one I'll tell. Chen Song was the only one I was like, this woman is up to something.
Well, she had some sort of brains, but I was just like, maybe you should have went to go be an accountant or in the government or something.
That was really smart though, because
because kung fu is not working for you.
No?
Yeah, because when the monk is like, I didn't hear anything. People are like, you're lying. You heard something.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
I did
no,
not.
for real. I didn't hear anything.
Ma, don't worry. Your mother tricked on him. You see what tricking people can do? Now listen to this. Never trust a woman. The
What's
prettier she is, the more deadly.
Remember this. Don't ever trust a woman. The prettier she is, the more deadly. Do you understand?
I was like,
a nigga wrote this. That's what I thought. A man wrote
this
this.
was written by a man who's had his heart shattered so many times. Like,
And then she dies. Like that's her last word to
while
her
holding
son.
her son.
What the? What the?
Like, that's just dark. Even for me, it's like, yeah,
Like
you're busy hugging your
Even
child.
Bruce Wayne would look at you like, man, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my parents got
Mine
shot,
were
but
taken out by a bullet. The one didn't kill himself, and the other didn't just die out of the blue, bro.
no, but she didn't. They didn't leave me with parting words of trauma.
You know?
Never trust a woman. Ugh.
This is why you need Zuko from Avatar. That's rough, buddy.
You know?
Even
Don't trust
Zuko,
women.
even Zuko would go to Lord Oza like, "Hey man, I know you were tripping, but
Heck, Luke Skywalker would look at Darth Vader and say, you know what, I've been a little too harsh.
I forgive you.
Dad, I think, you know what, I get it, yeah. You know, when you cut off my arm, I thought you were a terrible dad, but I just saw this.
hey dog, Gon would even look at Gin like, you know,
Right, I think Darth Vader would be the one calling Luke. Hey, yo, Luke, come see this ish, bro.
Like, what the?
Goku would be standing there beaming proudly, like, yeah, call me a bad dad now compared to that. I dare you.
You know, such a guy would be glad as an orphan. It's like, wow, damn. Yeah.
Like, bro, these parents were useless. Oh my god, they put their kid in danger. They got
Yes.
beat up in front of their kid multiple times. Like, you can't respect those parents. Like, if I saw my dad get beat up like that in front of me, like multiple times, I'd be like, bruh, I can't respect you.
And then shout out to We Need to Save the Child First. Then cut to him playing over a mountainside. And stage transition.
Yeah,
Was he playing? Playing the flute? Yeah.
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 And then you look at that dried up piece of candy that clearly should be radioactive by now. That should have been no kung fu.
How? Like, yo, I was like, yeah, this thing doesn't, like, it aged with him.
You know? 10 years later.
Yeah.
No, 7.
Is this 17?
No, it was 7 years later. It was 7 years later.
Because I'm just assuming maybe it was like 10. So is he 17 now?
Yeah, it should be 17, 18.
Okay.
And I'm just like, dog, your kung fu is gone because of those things. Like, you can't tell me that it's the poison hand because nothing should be lasting this long. 10 years.
This guy is 17. This guy.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, Asian don't raise it, but they were miscasting all over the place. I mean, to be fair, this is supposed to be a 107-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was about to also say, like, you know, it suddenly, after watching this movie, suddenly JoJo's Bizarre Adventures makes absolute sense.
Yeah.
That is a 16-year-old.
What?
No, he's got Benjamin Button's disease, right? He gets younger as he gets older.
Yeah.
Like when he was born, he had a 12-pack out the womb.
I think, yeah.
I don't even think he cried. He just came out and he was just like, yada yada dese.
What's wrong with our child? Oh, does it concern you? Where?
No, when the nurse tried to slap him, he was like, "Stop, Platinum." He's like, "You're a child."
That's how her water broke. It was just water. No, I need to get this out of me now.
Yeah,
Star Platinum was waiting for Star Platinum was front of the mother like, Ura. And she was like, "Uh-oh."
No, at this regime, look, we've insulted all the stands in the world. We've gone from Star Wars to Star Trek to which other one? Game of Thrones. Now we are going after Joe Stars.
No, we just said that Jotaro was so badass he birthed himself. That's some Chuck Norris. When Chuck Norris breaks wind, it stays broken. Jotaro was so badass he birthed himself.
You know?
Joseph and his racist ass. You see, this is why I told you not to go to Asia. You see.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Anyway, which 7 years has passed. Moke is still useless. The master's kung fu. Look, the pacing of this movie is so disjointed, so discombobulated. I think why I've mentioned it to this guy, like this movie was written by and for people with ADHD.
Dog, my ADHD cannot keep up.
Yeah.
It's giving ADHD.
No,
It's giving ADHD a hyperfixation.
No, hey dog, no. This is when Nappa was Vegeta. What does the scouter say about his ADHD level?
It's over
9,000.
Yeah, that's
9,000. Like that was me watching this whole movie. I was like, bro, I have ADHD, but I can't keep up for nothing.
Right, because before this, that just sounded like an entire season.
Yeah, exactly. That's the first.
No, it's 3 seasons. The backstory and the narration is 1 season.
Yeah.
The parents trying to see their master, and then we're finding out about all this lore, and this is another season. Now we're in season 3 where he's grown up and he's like still suffering and is supposed to learn kung fu. Like in the span of 20 minutes, we've gone through three seasons of anime. There's like 6 arcs each. Like, what is happening?
And he's busy going like, yes, your kung fu is still excellent, but what use of it? I haven't managed to cure you. And like, if only that monk that fought me here years ago was still alive, that technique his kung fu would have saved you. Then cut to a back screen in the middle of the night, we're busy fighting aerial kung fu. Another episode of Dragon Ball Z, because why was that guy fighting like this? Dish, 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 dish.
And dude is just laughing. I'm like, are you Aku's child? Like, what's the problem?
Long ago in a distant land, I, the Rockmaster.
I feel like this guy's the original Boomy, by the way. That's what I think. Like, I'm sure the guys saw this movie, they're like, we're gonna introduce a character who looks exactly like this.
Now that you mention it.
That's Boomy, dog.
He might as well have been earthbending, actually, now that we think about it.
Especially later on, but it's exactly Boomy, bro.
He might as well have been earthbending, like
because it's like you went a version when you learned the technique. Otherwise, I would never have beaten you. And then it's like, you've won. I'm killing myself. What's going on in that kung fu world?
Also, like, what does being a virgin have to do with anything?
That's why, like he said, he's 107 years old and he's going great, but he still gets a stiffy every morning.
What's a stiffy, master? I've never had that.
Is that a cut to a training montage? Whoa, ho, 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 ho.
Take that 40-year-old virgin.
No, you must have a stronger one.
I can feel my chi overflowing. Yes.
Wait.
Let your virgin powers flow.
Now that I think about it, guys, sorry, it's a small tangent. So Captain America was a virgin the entire time?
Yes.
Apparently. Yeah. Well, no, he sorted it out because he went back in time and he was finally.
He clapped those cheeks.
I'm sure, like, Peggy Carter was like, so there was like Black Widow, there was so many people that you're telling me about in this future. And you didn't like boink any of them? You had to come back to the past. For me?
Long ago in a distant land, I, Captain America, decided to stay a virgin. Many women tried to oppose this. Ching, ching. Before the blow was struck, I grabbed the time stone and went back in time. Gotta get back to the Peggy, back to the Peggy.
I even tried to smash Peggy when she was an old woman, but then she was on her deathbed.
That guy is loyal. Ew.
Damn.
In the in the comic books, he's not. He moved on pretty quickly.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, he dated. I think he dated someone else.
Look,
Not even Sharon, someone else.
let me tell you something. But in the comics, America's ass was America's whore.
Mm.
We'll just put in that context.
Anyway,
Yes, let that sink in. Captain America fans, if there are any.
Uh-oh.
Like we've already declared war on everyone else. Come on, guys. Like, which fandom country trigger now?
So you want to be the evil cult versus the 7, the 8, the 9, 10,000 clans?
Yes, I'll be. Okay, now if I was in the main clan, which one would I be? You'd definitely be Green Bat.
Oh god, I'm Bat. Oh god. I'll
you appear
suck your blood.
you appear in the third act, bro.
All of a sudden, I am vengeance. I am the knight. How did Kung Fu teach you how to do that?
I have no idea. I'd like to say I'd like to be White Eagle, but I know I'd most probably be Purple Dragon because I'm the only fairy in the four of us. So
Anyway, getting back to it, right? Yo, where are we even? So yeah, we had that whole fight in the flashback.
Then like you need to be a virgin, and then like not some woman. Mr. Doom has sent some woman to go collect that sword, and we get introduced to the one character.
I think we didn't mention that small piece of information. So he was appalled by that lady, and he said, "You need to go back and learn Buddhism." And I'm gonna take the sword, and then you need to come. Someone must come and fetch it after 7 years, not you.
Oh yeah.
But shout out to show just how you're quite right that this guy most probably is the most powerful character in the story. He takes the sword sheath and all and flicks it like it's nothing. This sword doesn't give you the right to bully. Like,
and that's a powerful sword.
Hey, winner.
You don't deserve soul catcher, so it's confiscated. You only do harm if you use it.
No, like dog. This is why I'm just like, why weren't you training people? Because whoever the Jet Li's dad and mom went to for training, like, it did not work out.
Honestly, he didn't really give a damn. He knew they were going to be swag. Like, they're not worth my time.
They're busy kissing all the time, these ones. I'm just gonna teach them like a bare minimum.
Yeah, I'll teach them how to fly so they can run away from battle or something.
Oh god. Anyway, so after that, then we had that flashback thing, and then after that we get to where it like jumps again, doesn't it?
No, then we get introduced to the scene where Chao Chi-Yu comes to reclaim the sword.
Yeah, I'm saying that it jumps another 7 years. Yo, time skips for days.
It didn't jump after that.
No, it didn't jump.
It jumped 7 years, and then we get to that scene where like, oh, okay, I've come for the sword. And she's all preaching like, do you know what? Like, guys, there are many characters I hate, but that woman, that woman is my number one.
This one here, ne?
No, not her.
Oh God.
Oh man,
the cousin sort of girlfriend sort of.
Like,
her. Oh. No. It doesn't jump 7 years. No, you're right. Yo, this movie was so confusing. Now I thought it jumped again. But yeah, you're right. Actually, it's the same. We're in the same time skip.
And then it's like, come learn our favors, Wudong Sosta. Would you like to learn that? That would be wonderful. And only to find out that our main character can't learn martial arts because he got hit by the Jinx Palm years ago, so he can't access his Kung Fu Chi or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then next scene, the master is gonna go away for 7 years. He's gonna go away for 3 months to meditate.
Yeah, Odin type of situation.
Yeah, so he's gone into Odin's sleep, so he's gonna be in retreat. So gonna be with them. So you manage the school in our stead, and then leave. Moke, you're gonna give him 100 heart strengthening pills so that he doesn't die.
So basically, the one who's saying all of this is Jet Li's uncle, who's sort of like second in command. I guess
he's second in command, and also the other guy's father.
Yeah,
which I'm only realizing now. I don't actually know his name.
It's fine.
Nobody knows his name, Chief.
Because initially when he was introduced, I thought, oh, so this is probably the second main character. All right, okay.
Oh. The budget.
You know, when he was training those guys, I'm like, this guy's a hero for sure. Until he threw a sword at Jet Li and he was bullying him, I'm like,
Yeah, because this whole time he was jealous that Chen Tsang-Fung was favoring Mo-Kei. Like, literally, he was just giving him this inner energy to keep him alive. Like, if I had all the energy that you're having, I'd be a master too by now. And your mother's a whore. You bastard. Leave her out of this.
No, you went too far.
Yeah.
So basically, this is when, like, during the day, I think it just cuts down to the night where she's about to bath.
This movie has a thing against women. Woo.
And the guys are peeping at her, like,
hey, get out of there!
Like, this movie has a real thing against women.
And she's busy. And she's busy trying to make herself smile. Like, I'm scared.
No, and that's the other thing. I was like, wait. I was like, yo, how much do you hate this bra that you wanted to stage bras peeping? Well, it was not staged because they were Jiraiya style. No, but even Jiraiya had more class because these bras were trying to watch it in 4D.
Yes.
Like, okay, what's this? You stage that whole thing. And then when he shows up, you're just like, psych, it's pranked, it's punked now on MTV. Look at the camera over there. We got you.
We got you. Ha, 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 ha. And then he has a PTSD flashback of those Kung Fu marks and he decides to attack with a rock. And it seems like that rock was effective.
Yeah, it got some guys.
Ding, ding.
Kung Fu this. Stinner style.
You know?
Yeah, no, they felt it.
Then they accused his mother of being a horse. Like, you know what? Maybe I wonder if you are my cousin. Judging from knowing your mother, it could be the result of a one-night stand. Of course, Mo-Kei then used the oldest technique. He took a pitch from Goku.
Yeah, bite finger.
Bite, super effective.
It's like, I'm gonna kill you.
No, and bro, like they were gonna kill him. I was like, bro.
Hold him down. I want to cut off his
dog for biting fingers.
I'll hold him down. I want to cut off his fingers and then enters
the perfect woman in this entire film. She's like the Chi-Chi of this.
Which is the most. She has the most baddest intro. Like, is this how the
bro? I thought she's like gonna be one of the strongest characters. You know, they trunked her. They made a trunk because her intro was bad.
Dragon Ball Z, dog. Like this is already now season. This is season 5.
Yes.
We're in season 5 now. Like this is a new arc, a new story. We're learning about the training of the characters. They're introing new characters into the plot. And
then there's like,
so this is clearly the love interest then, because that one was a jerk.
Yeah. If this is how the warriors of Wudong carry on amongst themselves. Look, calm down, my friend. Let's see who you are. And then she responds, "Who says I'm your friend? My friend's dressed properly. What a cheap little bitch."
What a cheap little bitch.
Hey, bro.
Instantly, I was on her side, like,
yeah, same here, bro.
Right or die, this one. Yeah, no, this is how I.
But that's the thing about some of these stories that are never understood in any material, whether it's comics, whether.
Yeah.
Where do you come from? Who told you this was happening? How did you know this is happening right now? How did you know this guy's fingers were about to get cut? Like, how did you know?
No, forget that. Who are you? I've never seen this character before anywhere in this story, and now she's just like, if this is how the Wudong, when did you see the Wudong? Like
is this how the Wudong carry amongst themselves? Wow.
Are you divine retribution sent from the gods to punish the Wudong for their misuse of Kung Fu?
I guess so, because boy, did she come laying hands. Okay, firstly, she smacked the shit out of the slut because I could see that she was determined to beat her ass before anyone else. Because everyone else, like, she kicks everyone, and then this one, she goes out of her way to humiliate. Like, give me your sword, I'll take your sword back from you and kick you away, and then slash your boyfriend with your sword.
No, that was personal. Like, she was like,
I feel like she saw the whole thing. She saw Jet Li almost getting ass, and then she realized that he was gonna get embarrassed, and she's like, okay, bet.
And then she goes on bragging like the Wudong style is nothing exceptional. The men is superior. Hey, you go get your sword. Right now, you'll see. Oh, so you have the sword. You better get out, otherwise these dogs will kill you. Don't insult the Wudongs, you hear? You're more stupid than you look.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
We have a nice.
But actually, she embarrassed the whole school. It was kind of like Mizu. It was like Mizu from Blue Eyed Samurai. She walked in there, waxed your dojo, and left.
And then
But also, like, she was trying to save him. She's like, leave. And this nigga is like, not getting it.
you know. And then there she's busy fighting
Dragon Ball Z.
against Sword Lady. It became Bleach again because she came with a sword. Which let's see how good you really are. And I'm like, thanks. I needed to have these to bring these chains was locked in. Funny enough, I had to do some research because like these are damn chains. Can't you just use any damn locksmith?
All the flying, all the kung fu chopping, all the magic in this, and nobody can break those chains.
Apparently, they're supposed to cold iron chains that were supposed to imprison. They are considered unbreakable, except for either one of those two swords, or if the person who chained you decides to release you. That's it. But they don't mention it there because they don't have time. Who's gonna dub all that in a sentence?
Yeah.
Yo, anime on fast forward, Chief. You'll figure it out.
Well, thanks. I wanted to break these chains because then, of course, there's a huge. There'll be a huge.
Star Wars title crawl. Yes.
Bro, there's a lot of exposition in this thing, bro. Yo.
There's so much exposition, yet there's so little understanding. And it's still catching your attention because, like, you are watching this, you can't stop watching this movie because it doesn't stop getting bad.
It's crazy, bro.
Crazy. Okay. Long story short, the evil bitch throws Moke and the girl off a cliff, only to find out that from now on I'll call him King Boomy.
It is King Boomy, guys. He's the original.
No, dog. Also, what kung fu style ties you to a rock?
Nah, he survived. He survived falling off a cliff and molded the rock with his own chakra so that he can move around.
But
which makes me like,
yes, son, kung fu. Clearly, he could have like done something exceptional.
Yeah, I think he just decided he went crazy and decided to stay there because he was too embarrassed to admit that he lost.
King Boomy, you just explained King Boomy, bro.
He's too embarrassed to the fact that he lost to a 90-year-old virgin. Like, not only did you lose, the man just told me he's a virgin, and I lost to that. I'm not getting back up. I'm gonna sit here and stew and plot my revenge. Like, one day, I want my own student to knock his students over like 10 soldiers. And the amount of curse phrases this man had.
No, dog. I'm saying at some point,
for a monk.
Like I'm saying, at some point, like this bra is bending vines, poison ivy style. I was like, dog, what kung fu is this?
This is also the progenitor of Pokemon. They learned, okay, so this guy is using solar. He's gonna use solar beam. Because he's using the sun style, and then these other ones are vine whips. So I'm gonna take that. Right, take notes. He's using vine whips. Because what was that? What?
I wanna be the very best kung fu master in the world.
Doom, 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 doom.
To beat Shui, what's his name? Is my request. To claim his students is my cause.
Chanson Fung, oh, I hate you so much.
But also, you realize that cliff was not that, like, it was not that high, guys. Like, because after like holding on to those vine whips or whatever you call them, they just let go, and then it was not that far. It was not that.
That's why I'm saying that guy just didn't want to leave. He went crazy after that loss, and I was just also saying that monk for a monk.
Mm-hmm.
Has the most dirtiest mouth I've ever had in my life. I've never seen so many bars of bad language as I've ever had in my
life. No, but everybody cussing like a sailor in this.
No.
Yeah, bro, even Jet Li, bro.
No, the guy said, "You piece of dog shit. You're an asshat. You're an asshat."
Bro, there was a moment where I wanted to rewind that. I was like, wait, did I just hear that right?
I shit on your forefathers.
Yo, that's a on my forefathers. Yeah. Your DNA, chief.
That was so messed up, though.
And I wasn't.
I'll disrespect your DNA, where you come from.
No. And then of course they do the hug of love for the whole night, and like he's still gonna feel cold 2 or 3 times a day. If you don't learn my kung fu, if you sooner or later you'll die, you monster. Like, why do you want him to learn about that? Like, I want my own.
This is an arc again, guys. Like this is a whole arc.
This is a whole arc.
Yep.
Never mind the fact that there's also some pregnancy humor there.
Muna, he's rizzing her up, like, or she's trying to rizz him up. Like there's a whole romance in the middle
He
of
was
this.
feeling cold. I guess since the master's not around,
Yes.
so that energy, he doesn't have that
Yes.
energy anymore.
No, but bruh, she was like, if you want to take it now in the dirt and the soil, I'm
Bro.
game.
Like, I just met you. What do you mean? We just met.
Master, do you have a knife or something? Because
Like,
I feel
I'm not
something
your
hard
master.
poking me.
I'm not your master. Like, no, you're the grandson of. How do you know this?
Because he asked. Because he asked. It's like, wait, if no, he's like, if your Chengmoke was changed to son your dad, it's like, yes, then you're my master, because you're the granddaughter of White Eagle, basically. So inheritance, slave owner.
Oh God.
Oh, bro.
Wow, that is dark, but still. Well, it's kind of gross, but there you go.
Yeah.
Then what was the other thing that happened? Oh yeah, he finally, they used reverse psychology on the insane man to teach him the Sunfist.
Mhm.
And
No,
by
and bruh, doesn't he turn into like doesn't he like Pulp Fiction to the chest style? Teach this man kung fu. He
yes,
basically injects him with kung fu.
yes,
Yeah.
you've now got infused in my kung fu energy, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
And I was like, bruh, you do know you just saved him, right? This guy who's the student of your longtime enemy, you literally just jump
Bruh,
started his
that was
life.
that was a Yu-Gi-Oh moment, because all of a sudden Jet Li is on some. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do this. It's like that Samurai Jack moment. I knew you knew that I knew. Like, wait, what?
I knew that if I rejected your style, you would teach me your style. It's like, then why didn't you just accept his style from the beginning?
From the get-go.
And then, in the meantime, we cut to the Wudon temple where the guy's being slapped around by his father. Like, I'm sorry, I couldn't stop the witch from taking more K.
That nigga is such a liar, bro. Yes.
Bitch ass bitch. And then the
And
girlfriend
then
is like,
the girlfriend comes
he
through
did his
also.
best in the circumstances. I would have, like, the dad was about to unalive him right there and then. It's like, if I have to die for it, so be it. All right, then. What kind of dad is that?
Nigga, I love your cousin more. More than I love your ass.
Like, you're
I'm gonna kill
useless
you.
ass. Yeah, like, he's the son I should have had.
Yo, like dog, what, like yo, and he's the one that has the kung fu. I'm like, Moke, what are you doing to these people, dog? What is this Riz level?
He has adorable level number 75, painful backstory.
Innocent.
Every time they
virgin.
look, every time I just look at him, this poor innocent child. He's too good for the. We can't let him die. He's the only thing left of his parents. He's too pure of this world.
It's pure.
Marawena, your
You
nonsense. Dog one.
You think I don't know what you're doing with this, my horse?
Exactly.
Like,
Muna, even he had to step in. Ching Sun
Like,
Fung had to be
stop.
like, relax.
Bruh.
like killing him would just be a waste. There's no reason like he's your son, love him, whatever. No, we didn't do anything. He's just killing him would just be a waste.
Maybe that's why this guy was so big mad at
I'll be
Moke.
mad at everyone. Like, hey. Then
Livakar, I'm training hard. I'm even the temple. I have kung fu. He doesn't even have kung fu. What are we talking about?
I'm supposed to inherit. I'm going to be the success of the school if all things goes according to plan. But no, you're treating me like I'm the garbage of the school.
Hey, bruh.
I'm training all
You
these.
may have
scrubs in your-
invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Wudong always keeps: his pride.
Sure. Oh, okay. Then shout out to this scene. After he's like stopping an execution.
Yeah.
That's when he tells them, "Oh, okay, the other 5 schools have formed and are gonna form one last battle attack to destroy the main clan once and for all." You're gonna launch an attack at this day. You guys are gonna do this. You're gonna cover the rear. You're gonna do this, and then that's how
this
we
is
know that.
another arc.
That's like that.
We're in another arc now. Like we just went through a whole 12 episode arc, and now we've jumped into a war arc.
And then we cut to the scene where now the Moke is learning the final technique. I don't know what the dying sun in the sky or something like that.
This is the 40-something minute, right?
Hey,
all this time we haven't seen Jet Li fight anyone with martial arts. Like in this entire 40-something minutes.
This is the only time it starts.
Yeah.
He finally learns the super powerful kung fu, and he thanks the masters like, "What? You can't me? It's not just pretty women."
Bro, that was the weirdest training arc of all time.
Dog, it was a 2-minute training arc, Chief.
Bro.
And guess what? They get even
faster. And how
did
he defeat him? And bro, the other thing is, it's a 2-minute training arc. He just learned this kung fu, and he defeats a whole master.
Yeah. He kicks him to the sky, then brings him back down. It's like, I'll come back and bring you
wait,
and free.
Did he bring him back down?
No.
Style.
No, you are.
Oh, well, I mean, it's still crazy that he managed to drop kick him and his rock that high. Also, this guy was teleporting with a rock. Also, what kung fu, yo?
Then he apologizes. It's like, I'm sorry, master. I'll come back. He didn't even fetch him. This nigga's a liar, dog. He said, I'll come back. Hey, man, nigga didn't even go back, dog.
No, that master is dead. Like, there's no chance.
Let's face it. The secret of the fire style, sun style died. Now rests in okay. He's the only one who knows it.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes screaming out the name.
Even the master was like, I'll make you pay for this. And I was like, how?
You're not gonna have...
Why did you give him the kung fu in the first place?
Because he wanted him to suffer. Remember, it's like, you can't force me to learn it. I can't learn it against our own windows. Like, oh, but I can make you. Like, you think you got a choice?
Oh, so I'm going to help you against your will and help you to become basically Kung Fu Jesus.
Become indestructible. And then it's like, you can't be. And then he says the other line, it's not just pretty women you can't trust. Those who appear time-parted can also deceive. Like, who's writing these lines?
Bro.
They are throwing hundreds for deception around here.
Yeah. Then he escapes. He screams out like he finally has the power to have his revenge. Then he's gonna go to the main clan and go meet his grandfather so that he can get his grandfather to free this woman from his chains and all this crazy nonsense.
Yeah.
And then they're busy walking in town like, no, now that you're all big and powerful, there'll be hundreds of women after you. I'll be forgotten. You'll see.
Yeah, right.
Say something.
Right.
Yeah, no, because I'm just like, was this first off and foremost? You was with him when he had no kung fu.
Yeah,
I was like, but when did you guys fall in love?
Nah, I think she was just fishing. She was just hoping this nigga would say, "Are you crazy?
You know,
I'm marrying your ass."
He says, "As long as the sun shines, I will never leave you."
Which is wild because I'm like, you guys had a
24-hour engagement. Like they just met for like 24 hours.
This is a Metabots time.
They were gallivanting in the cave in the dark for 3 months.
Wait, that was 3 months?
Remember, the master's leaving for 3 months to meditate.
Wait,
and then the master came back.
That was 3 months.
Yes, it was 3 months.
Wow.
What?
How did they survive?
With the kung fu energy of the sun star. What am I supposed to
do? They didn't even show the sun setting or something to say days were passing. Like, bro, it feels like it's one afternoon.
Like the original hyperbolic time chamber. What's going on here?
Don't wander too far, okay? You'll never be able to see the entrance again. Like, dog.
Then we have... What's the name? Oh, yeah. Then they cut to this town. They're busy walking. They buy the sugar candies. They have the depressing scene.
Mm-hmm.
And then we cut to... Then we get introduced to that other woman right there. The slut.
Wow.
The slut who looks The slut who looks just like his mom.
Oh, she does look like his mom.
Yeah. No, they even say it because it's like, hey, that woman looks like my mom, and she's like, oh, so no, he said it looks like a man, right?
Like my
No,
mom.
that looks like my mom.
Oh.
And then she was like, oh, does every pretty woman look like your
Looks
mom?
like
And
your
then it's
mother.
like, you also look like
you
my
also
mother.
look like my mom. I'm like,
You're
yeah.
like, oh,
Hey, man.
okay. I've shared you. That's when you also finally get. Then you see the two jinxes, and I'm thinking, guy, what happened to you on site?
Those niggas are bored, bro. They're always like, because
No, but I'm saying
like, I've seen you
if I'm
before.
coming off of the Sun style and I can do all of that stuff, round 4.
Yeah, I was on site. You're busy tossing out my parents around like twigs. These people I sure do.
No, like he's drinking, like when they're drinking tea, dog. Falcon kick.
And then you have another monk with the guy who was wearing a mask was sitting there with the. We are supposed to infer like, okay, these people are plotting something.
Yeah.
And this woman kills these other kung fu artists with arrows. Like, oh wow, so much for them.
Bruh, these guys just climb on these other guys and then jiggy. Bruh, and Jet Li and this woman didn't seem unbothered, bruh.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Okay. I was like, wow, okay. Hey, the violence here is strong, huh?
And like some people will never learn. Like this woman. Then we have this whole somebody's hiding in here, come out! And you, what are you looking at? Like his face looks awfully familiar. Leave them. They're just a courting couple having a quiet drink. And then she has the chance to just
like, this kid.
I should have taken them on. Like, it's a good thing you didn't. Take a look. Like, you see the entire army. And that's the thing. We didn't see, up until this time, we don't know what the Sunstar can do. So we maybe think we could give it a leeway, like, oh, maybe it might have been too much. But for those who've seen this movie, like, I mean, whatever.
No ways. I don't think anybody thought that, dog. We already knew what that thing could do, though. That was like Superman 1 million type of power, bro.
Dog, with what that boulder dude was doing, where he was teleporting, if Moke can do that.
Like, I'm thinking maybe it's like, we can't fight here. There are too many innocent people in the villages who could get caught in the crossfire or something. Make it more realistic. Like, no, they're too much for you. Really? Woman?
Because I'll tell you now, what we see later.
and to show, they walk away and then cut to night scene. The five schools military camp. And who else? Who do you get reintroduced to? Mistress Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and you know what I was expecting?
Yes.
A more Buddhist, more calm. Because that's what the girl said, right? Because when they asked her, they're like, I hope your master is a lot calmer now.
Your master's temper improved.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, no, it has.
She's worse.
It's just worse.
That's some Seto Kaiba stuff. Yeah.
I mind crushed you.
I might crush you so that people what? No, nothing happened.
And then he came and then she came back with a new coat and she was like, the power of obelisk. And you, it's like, wait, what? Mind crush is supposed to make you calm down. What's happening here?
I'm mind crushable, chief.
It's something broken.
Yeah.
Paging Egyptian gods.
No, don't involve me in this. So Mr. Doom is basically going like, if the other two warriors of the main clan are united, then it isn't going to be easy. Like, and then shout out to those two people from the Washan school, also known as, if this movie was released in any age after the year 2000, this movie would be cancelled 5 times over because of those two characters.
Oh God!
Because he said, like, if God lines back, then that's perfect. Then we can steal his dragon slayer, now can we? And then you take my star catcher. Yes, exactly. Oh, I mean, no. Then it's like, you can believe it, but that woman read my mind. Good thing she didn't realize that I wanted to screw her too.
Bruh,
like, what?
Like, you're a whole kung fu masters, aren't you?
Right,
like,
now I'm beginning to think that the translations here, I think the English cast was just like, I'm editing this. This is not in the script.
I want to if only I could agree with you. But I've seen the dub.
Even the sub.
In the sub, I mean. Yeah.
But it's also translated though, Tebello.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what they translated because like yeah.
It can't be off. It can't be off by that
Bruh,
much.
I think
because
whoever wrote this was just wilding. Like
I know. So
the main character's gonna get
it
powers
was-
from from his master's villain.
it was an
No,
ADHD
there's no
high.
arc, bruh. Like that's the thing. It's one thing, you train with your master's villain. It's another
Yes.
thing where he injects kung fu into you.
Bruh.
Like no push-ups, no sit-ups.
And then you learn everything.
Yeah,
You learn different martial art styles, just like the
lift this rock for 50 days or something, you know.
Exactly.
Ordon.
Like, dog, Jack's Jump Good episode had
And
more
more training. This entire film.
Bruh, Demon Slayer, the guys had to like go under like a waterfall and move boulders and whatever.
No, every what's this? Like even the Uchiha would look at Moke and like, you cheating, hacks.
Wait,
Like,
what did you say? What did you say?
No, I was basically being the Zenith number.
Still trying to pray, bro.
No, but dog, Uchiha, anybody who can like even Taskmaster, Ichigo, he's like,
Ichigo would have been like, wait, what's wrong here? This is exactly what happened. Like, I don't understand. What are you guys talking about?
This is normal, guys.
Yeah, this is normal. Like, I don't understand. Byakuya would have been like, you see?
No. Even Ichigo would be like, because here's the thing. They at least swing swords. We at least get to see some sword swinging. I'm saying, like it was like he was a doctor or something. Like he had a syringe of kung fu and he just jabbed it into this man's hand.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden his body activated. Even Neo in the Matrix, he still had to be like, whoa.
The first part about training is like he can bend his bones. Then all of a sudden
he shoved his head up his ass.
He can do multiple backflips. And then,
but I'm saying he still had Morpheus still had to somehow crane kick him.
Yeah.
This man, he's a kung fu master immediately.
Yes.
Like, dog, as much as we can talk about Ichigo would not have been able to beat Ishida. Why am I forgetting his name now? Wait, is it? No, it's not Uryu. Is it Uryu? The hat, the guy with the hat.
Oh, Urahara Kisuke.
Kisuke. I don't know why I blanked on his name. But anyway, I'm saying this is like if Ichigo trained with Kisuke and then was able to defeat Kisuke immediately.
Which never would have made sense.
Oh, like
it happened here. He defeated Sun Master immediately.
He's suddenly more powerful than Aizen. Just like that.
Aizen would have been like, that was definitely not a part of my plan. Not this one.
You'd have to put the glasses back on, Chief. Like, he has to take away the hair gel. It's like,
I was just joking, relax.
Yeah.
I was just kidding.
Look, Rukia is still alive. I didn't hurt her.
There's no seat in heaven. Here's my new prescription.
Yeah, look, the Ryoka came and invaded, so I just wanted a distraction. It's all good. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay. No.
Oh my gosh! So where are we now with this movie?
Oh yeah, Mr. Doom is busy trying to make a plot, and then they find out like no, he wants to the Wasan guy wants to screw the students, and they're like, "Why are you guys plotting behind my back?" Synchronized thinking. We decided to give our show the loot to charity, and then that old kung fu master, the Shaolin monk, was like, "The purple dragon has gone back to Persia. Gold dragon is blind from a fight. It's only going to be green bat and." Green bat and gold white eagle that's going to be a problem. And then enter the same monk we saw earlier. I have a plan. White eagle has a grandson. Apparently his name is Chen Moke. Moke died nearly 3 months ago. Yes, but White Eagle doesn't know that. If I knew one of us were to pretend to be his grandson, he'd be very happy to see him. And if he got close enough, surely he'd have a chance to kill him. Like, yeah, that's a great idea. And then we can
Yeah, I was like, yo, now Uganda gang, you guys can do transformation jutsu.
No. He said that'll be a great idea, and then we can take all the money, and then we can rape all the women. I was like,
I'm like, is Mandark's voice actor in this movie?
No, but also on top of that, I'm like, no, like what kung fu, like no discipline, like nothing.
Bruh, there were no lessons learned here, dog.
I just like that Wudong said, the guy Wudong said is like, we are supposed to be pious. And you'll be disrespecting the memory of my nephew. No, I won't allow this.
Yeah.
And then the other schools are like, Rich, you're not the boss of us. The mission is to succeed here, so I agree with the monkey. So who do you select as a student? I think Master Mamong will do like, ha. And then the
said,
this idea. Enter the most comedic character of the entire movie. You cunning people! What evil deeds are you plotting? The gods will punish you!
No, and then he turns into a bat. I was like, wait, what?
Bro.
I was like, straight up bat. Like, he did the bat symbol from 1989 Batman. Like, he's just there by the moon. I am darkness. I am the night. I am Batman. Or I am Green Bat.
Can you shut up? Okay, first of all, shout out to these actors who must have been suspended on wires.
Bro.
And you now are wearing a bat costume with bat wings. And you're supposed to fly out going like this.
I'm sure when you saw this, it's like,
where were the other Kung Fu masters?
I'm sure he was like, you know what, the rent is due. This is crazy, but the rent is due. Alright.
Swear to me.
Let's do this.
And Mr. Doom is flying after him like a missile, like a Seeker missile.
Bruh.
Then the only way you knew it was Green Bat was because of the dot.
Yeah. Someone
the fact that you're flapping through your whole
that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
No, that doesn't count.
It's like all of a sudden, dun, dun, starts playing, like Christopher Nolan comes in for 2 seconds. Dun, dun, dun. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Green Bat. Where is the other Kung Fu?
So him looking like a bat at night and flying didn't give it away. It had to be the dot. It's the dot.
You know?
Really.
Ew.
And then he's busy laughing there. What? Green Bat, let go.
No, and
let
then
my wife
he takes a woman, right? He captures
a woman.
Yeah, he captures
one of the master's wife. Who's supposed to be a kung fu master of her own right, by the way, but still like, And then it's like, your wife is so fat, I'll have plenty of blood for me to feast on. Don't you dare! And Mr. Zoom proceeds to chop the poor woman in half.
Yo, she Bankai.
Like, mistress, you killed my wife. No, if the Green Bat had bitten her, she was going to become a slave.
Like, how do you know that? What kung fu? Like, there's vampire kung fu?
Yes, apparently. Then Green Bat is in trouble, but he doesn't know that he was shielded by your wife. I cut to the other camp, like when you just see White Eagle giving orders like the king he is. When they reach halfway, launch the trap. I want them all wiped out. And Greenback arrives. Oh, what kills is like the whole clan is with all hail King White Eagle, and all hail King Green Bat.
No, I'm saying, and again, this is another arc. Where are we?
There's so many.
Because when he came in, I'm like, wait, I thought this guy was a good guy. Oh, because I was confused for a second. Is he a bad guy?
You know. And then it's like, I infiltrated the enemy camp and fought with Mr. Doom. For the Starcatchers, really something else. Are you okay? Of course I'm okay. What a question. Later on, it's like, no, suck the person out of the wood is the only way.
Oh,
okay,
boy.
like, it's right here in my ass.
What? And also, why does he have a Zorro? Not a Zorro. He has the most Spanish mustache I've ever seen in a kung fu movie.
Even when he was introduced, it was like it's as if like the actor, it was disturbing him. It was like,
I was expecting him to like have a rose in his mouth and say underlay.
That's what look. Oh, you know what? This what gave guys the idea for Bleach. I mean, a bat like character who's green. They're like, okay, we're gonna split this mustache for the Spanish theme of the espada. But I'm gonna
Oh
keep the
god.
green and the bat thing for a character. I just don't know who.
The bound arc.
Like no, Urika is so cool. I'm gonna give him the green bat powers. Yeah, he deserves it.
Ah, my gosh.
Oh my god, for the
So
picture.
oh god, and then after that it's the war arc now. We are
A
in
full out walk.
yo like
Fourth Ninja War. Fam.
and Mona, like that guy, the guy who was like the homie, or supposedly the homie to Jet Li's character Moke or whatever. He's like riding with the horses,
And
and bro like decides to say, if it is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
But also, like, this felt like a musical. Am I the only one that felt like this?
Of course, there was a musical in the middle of a battle with.
Wait, what's going on here?
Like what's going?
Mona, somebody jumped from their horse
This
and
movie is a
reversed
fever
themselves.
dream.
I'm saying
This movie is.
somebody jumped from their horse and reversed themselves mid-air. I was like, hey man.
And then we see these are the most OP traps. I'm surprised how this six who won this battle in the first place, because these traps were so perfect. Like, no, you'll fall into these ditches. You're gonna get impaled from the ground. You're going to, and then when you're done with that,
pull you guys, and then we're gonna slice you from beneath.
But I'm saying nobody was like, bruh, watch out, that thing, don't go for it. There's a trap next.
They all fall back, and Mistress Juma's like, anyone who retreats dies. She Sangoma whipped the people's heads off.
Oh yeah. On top of that, yeah.
To this, so of all the shocking things that woman has done, that one is the one takes the cake.
They needed the general from Star Wars. It's a trap.
Fool. There goes the heads.
Oh yeah, General Akbar would not have survived Mistress Doom. I do not care if it's a trap, but we're losing.
You know, we cannot survive the firepower of that magnitude.
Oh god, imagine Mistress Doom with the Force. Yo.
It's over.
Yeah.
Shame Palpatine will lose.
The Jedi shall fall. If you know, you know.
I think even Palpatine will give up and he'll go to the Jedi like, guys, help.
We need to work together.
Dooku, Grievous, stand down.
We need to work together. Ha! The days of the Jedi are over. See you. Round up all the women.
Dooku, stand down.
This woman is crazy. Like, yo. Like, we're not even taking over planets. We're just Sangoma whooping people with our lightsabers. We don't know what's happening.
There goes the heads. Did you use the Force to knock the person's head off?
This is why Jet Li went all Super Saiyan mode here.
Doggo.
Kamehameha.
Yes.
Like he was key blasting, Chief. Like I was like, wait, that's kung fu. Wait.
And how is this inferior to Tai Chi, guys? How are key blasts inferior to Tai Chi?
Like, dog, whatever kung fu style that is, I'm learning that where I can fly and blast people.
No, we see why, because of all the characters, the only person who was able to redirect those chi blasts was Chen Sanfeng.
All right.
That was the only foreshadowing we got, because it's like, oh, look, chi blast, and they're like, deflect. And you're pretty good. That's the only time.
Yeah, makes sense. But like I said, he's the strongest character in this whole thing.
He's the most powerful. He should have just gone to that battlefield by himself.
Yeah, like why is the story about him? Like, I don't understand. Like,
you should have just flown there.
They should have showed us, like, they should have shown him meditating for 6 months and then coming back and sorting out everything.
No, but like, here's the thing though, is that Jet Li's character Moke could have soloed everybody there at the restaurant.
You know?
That movie could have ended right there, though.
Right there.
No, because also he gets more powers. Like, he is a Saiyan in this movie. Because remember, there's still stuff that happens after the war.
He gets so much hacks that even Ichigo feels jealous.
Yeah, because when he was fighting Tien, we'll get there though. Because even Tien was like, "Hey, what the?"
That's so wrong, but it's so true.
But it's
It
Tien,
took me a
dog.
while. I was like, Tien, oh no.
Dog, that was Tien, dog.
But dog, no, we can't disrespect Tien like this. We can't disrespect Tien like that. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Tien at least,
the twins from Samurai Jack then.
yeah,
One of
no,
the
because
twins.
because I'm just saying the thing is, ne, Tien will get knocked down and get back up. This Ra had one palm to the chest and gave up immediately.
It's like, this guy's way powerful than me.
Like,
Damn.
But we'll get there. We'll get there.
no,
So yeah,
we
this
need to
war
get
is
to
going on, and
we need to get to just. Can you just go to how ridiculous the main clan's arsenal was? Because first we have the trap, then we have reflective super bright shields
oh god,
that shoot spears, and then they also become flying, disconnected, decapitating shurikens.
like dog,
That-
even Naruto and them are looking at it like, what jutsu is this? When could you do this?
And then Mr. Doom, you had to use her Sangoma magic again to destroy the things. And then that's when they decided to go into different formation no jutsus.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. We have to
This
also
is like
shout
10
out. I'm saying we also have to shout out to Mistress Doom soloing everybody in the trap area. She dives in Superman style, and she is like, "You're not. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me."
with me. And then she starts
you just
cutting off all
see
the hands.
bodies.
She starts cutting off all the hands, and then her students see like, we can't let her get all the glory. They're all jumped
No,
in after
I'm
her.
saying if I was me and I was a student, I was like, why wasn't she in front? Why was she behind?
Hey. Oh, okay. Then we have this beautiful. We have the most ridiculous actions, or rather, the battle scene happens in the middle of this most depressing song. Okay, no, shut up. We need to find out the name of the song. Can we Shazam such a song?
Damn, how are we gonna do that?
Nah. Because they're singing this sad song while everybody's busy busy dancing around in
Yeah,
circles.
I was so confused. I was like,
Like, what the
wait,
hell
is
is
this a
happening?
military strategy?
Yes, it's called it's called distract them with multiple flags and colors and stuff. I run around in circles for hours and hours, and then
Epilepsy no jutsu.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's Caesar procedure.
just flash their eyes and then
It's Caesar procedure with all these
Wait,
colors and
no,
flags.
actually, wait, Dragon Ball Z again. Solar flare.
Solar flare!
And then after that, we've got after the busy running around in circles, we've got gigantic logs of wood. How did those things?
Hashirama showed.
Who carried
Hashirama
those
was
things
in
to
the
the
movie,
battlefield? Who
No,
carried those things?
No, Hashirama showed up in the battlefield. Wood style.
What's that deep forest catapult?
I was like, yo, that was there the whole time. Who was throwing them?
And bear this man, this is all happening to the 6 schools. The 6 schools are yet to go into actual combat. It's just like they lost a few men in the counter trap from Mr.'s room. After that, all this they've been taking hits the whole time. And then the fighting starts.
That's true.
It's like this. And it's the most confusing battle ever because now, shout out to Moke and the other lady just watching the battle from the sidelines. Like, I'm getting involved in this.
Yeah, no, shout out to her, man. For real.
Like Moke was like, look, my former I bet some of my family members are down there. Too bad they're fighting alongside the other 6 schools that I hate.
Oh well.
Oh well. He had to be forced into the battle because they're like, we had orders if we see Moke, we must kill him. Fire!
Oh God. It's like, are you okay? I don't know if you want to answer any questions in the battlefield, Chief.
That's right. Like, if we had orders that if we met okay, we must kill him. Fire! Then proceeds the biggest beatdown known to man. I think the only person who was taking more names than Moke was Mistress Doom herself. And she had to acknowledge, like, respect. While she's busy doing her tornado swords and her...
Yeah. No, hey, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, bro, I don't know why you were scared of them at the restaurant. Like, forget it was an army, Chief. You would have just followed all of them. Like,
no, but he wanted to solo them, remember?
Yeah, it was the girlfriend that's saying, no, don't do it.
Yeah.
why do you listen to her?
We can see that she's not colored. The colored like is
Stekom!
Yeah. It's gone on.
Stekom!
Not
Aye.
this one. Yeah, nyagele.
Oh my gosh.
You
All
know?
right, Mr. Noah. So
I
back
was-
to the. You know what was funny to me when they were struggling to climb the mountain? It was like, oh, if we come down there, we will be
Yes.
let free. We're not stupid. Let's go. And then they start climbing the mountain regularly. And I'm like, dog, you've been flying this entire time. What
No,
happened
no,
to
no,
your
no.
flying
What
powers?
happened?
No, they decided to walk. They were just teasing. They was like, I could fly this mountain, but you know what? Just want to walk here. Thank you. The other thing that killed me is like I wanted to just shout out like Kishimoto was watching the animators from Naruto were watching the whole battle sequence and they're taking notes from Madara.
Madara's
So-
entrance should be like this. Because that's
So-
exactly what I thought when I saw it. I was like, is Jet Li Madara? What's going on here?
It's gently a Mr. Doom. You combine those two, you get Madara because she was busy doing the trailing thing with the swords and everything. And he was just basically blasting everyone with her own swords. Like, give me your sword. I'm gonna smack you, take this. I'm gonna touch it and knock you guys back all the way there.
Call you guys idiots.
Don't people even in the movie? Don't people even in the movie go like, Moke, when did you get so good at kung fu?
Yeah. No, because Mr. Doom was like, no, Moki was busy in the air. That's the fun part about flying in these kung fu movies. You don't fly like this like in Superman. No.
No.
Lotus dance. Enlightenment fly.
And you fly faster, Chief. Anytime people fly like this in kung fu movies, they don't last long.
Yes, but
more
Or
elaborate
run like this
moves.
in anime.
yeah, you
Then
run
there's
like this.
problems.
Anime running like this and kung fu fly, Papa. You need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess we gotta go. Let's go forward a little bit.
We fast forward to we find out that the guy in the monk is the same guy who blinded Gold Lion, and he has this big ass stupid revenge plan because
Who was he talking to? Who
The
was he
corpse.
talking to?
He was basically talking to a corpse.
Bro, like, my thing is, like, why didn't you bury this woman all along, dog? So you kept a corpse there in case someone
It's
comes
not
in
her
and catches
corpse.
you. And
It's not
huh?
her corpse.
Whose corpse is it?
It's the corpse of the guy who took the woman from him in the first place.
Yeah, but how long has that been, though? Because, dog, like, this guy is giving a whole backstory. I'm like, my nigga, so you kept this here so that if anyone comes here, you can explain. You see this? This is the guy who... My
He
man,
stole
you
my
could have
woman.
just kept a photo, like, or something. Like, you could have just kept something.
Like all this for your, all this. I think that's why he.
them kung fu bones have great preservation.
He knew that we were together for 3 years, and then he took it away from me. Like, dog, no one cares. Like,
So,
chill.
you're using all this to justify all this bloodshed. I think this is where Moken realized that his revenge or his quest for revenge is kind of stupid. Now that you think about it, like all these people dying because some basically
What's
this
up,
stupid
Legastina?
ass-
Yeah, dog.
like at least they killed my parents. You know,
That's it.
That's
you know,
it.
shame. Candlestick holding. Yo, even Obito was like, nah, fam, this is just stupid.
Oh, no. Obito was like, at least now I had a shot with Rin. I don't
Bruh,
know what you were doing here, though.
Danzo was like, nah, fam.
This
Nah.
is stupid.
Like, wait a minute. And also, it's just like, wait, so she killed herself to protect
Protect
you.
you.
And
And
when
now-
your response was,
You still have
everybody
beef.
else gotta go.
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder if she's looking at herself in the afterlife like,
I just wasted my life.
I killed myself over a
I should have
scrub.
killed
Yeah.
you, actually.
I should have
Like,
just killed him, yeah. What a scrub ass nigga.
yeah, aye. Yeah,
That's-
incel, that's some, we got incel kung fu in here.
He just reminded me of that clip I sent you guys about Storm.
oh, Storm versus Mirror.
No, where I send you the video when Storm was busy when the guy's like, no, I don't know how to kill you. Honestly, I just wanted to smash. And they're like, oh yeah, it was outtakes. And then she kept on slapping a forge.
Oh, yeah.
Coloring.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
No powers, no pussy.
I think they get trapped or something, and then there's like written
Yeah,
stuff
no,
on the
first
wall.
they have a fight, and he's just like, okay, I never predicted you could defeat me.
You know your family had a secret, and then like, nope, psych, I was lying, bye. And look at how he flies. You see,
Yeah, Munna.
these people are generally flying. Ah, God.
Does anybody run in this movie? I'm just trying to think.
No.
Yes. The soldiers in the battle.
No,
The
no,
child.
I'm
But
talking about the main. I'm
that's,
talking about the main
that's
characters.
basically the Jonin of this story. They don't count.
I'm talking about the main characters. Does anybody run like foot to ground or anything?
Yes. Okay, and the lady at the beginning when they ran to the cliff. That's the only time they run. First and last time.
And you ask them what, but why? Because you could have just flown there. Like, no, but like yo, even Vin Diesel from Family is like, guys, what
This is
family
too
do
much.
you have? I
Yo,
need
can
some of it.
Can I be adopted into this family? Then we have
Can you imagine Fast and Furious Kung Fu style? We're a family.
in the meantime. They bow before a corpse. Oh, she bows before the corpse and apologizes and promises to stop the war.
And I was confused because I was like, why?
And then Jiggy we have.
Yeah, man, she's
Slaves
too
fall down.
submissive, man. Because even like when he met Jet Li, remember she kept on bowing.
Yeah,
No, but wait, we gotta
has no
talk
pride.
about. Did we talk about the? Oh yeah, we did talk about the one hit KO for the master, and I'm just like, yo, this guy is just one hit KOing kung fu masters, chief.
Who?
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Moke is like 2 for 0 against kung fu masters.
It's crazy, bro.
Then we get to the scene. Oh yeah, they bow before the statues. Then you see Persian writing. Jiggy, she knows Persian, right? No wonder you got locked up. Moke took too long to get suspicious of this woman, and he only questions her about the suspicions once, and he trusts her. He trusts her forever.
But how long was she locked up for?
We don't know.
And even when he asked her, when he
do.
asks her, she's like, "No, please let this be my secret, my one secret." I'm like, "Nigga, are you gonna trust her?"
Well, he trusted her this entire time, so
Hey man, look, the situation that she came through in,
yeah.
that would buy her a lot of trust points for me.
But the way she knows so much about the main clan.
Bruh.
Like, Leonard gets suspicious. You know where there's an exit? And then Jiggy, you know Persian writing?
Who are you?
Girl, what kind of maidservant are you?
And that time she also like 1v10 the Wudong school. So it's just like, yeah, there's
She
a lot of
1v10 the Wudong school. She 1v Infinity her own comrades because then with a chain. Because it was like she was a side character, but she was busy whipping them over those chains. Like, you go that route. You go left or go right. Sharp.
Yeah, bro.
This is what it looks like, Sakura. I just want to let you know.
You're never gonna let it go, Shane.
I hate the way that she cries over Sasuke. I hate her forehead. I hate her jutsu.
Yes.
If only Minato was here to defend
Who?
To defend Sakura.
How?
Wait, who was Team Inoue and who was Team Sakura?
Team Inoue for life.
Yeah.
In comparison to Sakura.
That's what I'm saying. Minato would have defended Sakura, right?
I hope he returns because we need to have that.
Yeah, bro. I was watching an old clip actually the other day. I'm like, flip, man. He needs to come back.
Yeah, it's the one I sent again. We're busy telling people like Dave Filoni. Look at me.
Yeah, that one.
Stop getting people and play with lightsabers. You're making a mockery of Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon is looking from the afterlife like, what kind of lightsaber did I get stabbed with? Hey man, I need to talk to management.
I'm actually surprised that
nope.
I'm actually surprised that we're not tangenting that much tonight. We're actually
This
This
movie is
movie
a
tangents
tangent.
enough for
This whole
everyone.
movie is a tangent.
there's no space.
Like the way we've been talking about this movie, we feel like we're tangenting.
Yo, did we just synchronize our thinking again, BuckMeister? Yeah, because this movie.
you guys have the same cycles or something. I don't know.
Excuse me, what? Where's the disclaimer? We
Nanda
needed?
too?
I had to say it on Zuko's behalf. It's probably something he would say.
Oh,
Wow.
God. Don't
Yeah,
put that on Zuko.
Now throw him under the bus. No, you know what's the worst thing is whenever Zuko's not here, you said the most out of pocket things I've ever seen in my life. The last time Zuko wasn't here, you made us think that Bonnie's a pedophile. No, no. Yeah,
Where's he at? When was the last time you saw Bonnie, though?
You see, Mr. Extrodin, you want to play like
The
just
only
because
thing
you have
that's
those
left is
glasses.
the only thing that's left is a documentary called Surviving Barney, bro. That's the only thing that's left. Though.
Oh,
To the
God.
BuckMeister is like Hendrik. Say, Barney, I hear you like him young.
Damn.
You've destroyed everybody's childhood for years. Takalani Sesame has no legs anymore, chief.
Galubi as well, gone. Hey,
Shout out to Golubi, man.
TDO, Mr. Chinwag,
Mr. Extrodin is the Thanos of children's men in costumes.
Yes.
In live action series.
I look at Tinky Winky and I'm like, you should have aimed for the head.
It's Tinky Winky. It's what was the name of the turtle?
Timothy.
Turtle.
Wait, is this the Teletubbies?
I know.
No, that's Kidio. The Teletubbies, yeah. Tinky Winky is Teletubbies.
Yes. You should have gone for the head.
I am inevitable.
Which brings me to my thinking, like, guys, if you can time travel, wouldn't it have been better to time travel to that exact moment he was about to snap his finger?
You know what I mean?
You ask them. If I was Doctor Strange, I would have time traveled right back to when he was on Titan and then used the portal to cut his head off or to cut his arm off.
Yeah. Or, like, just make sure that Scarlet Witch knows that she can also alter reality. Like, it's not that difficult.
No, I'm saying Doctor Strange specifically because I'm like, you can, like, those sling rings, dog, are OP. You can open a portal anywhere, anytime, and in any location. I would have just opened the portal in the middle of Thanos' arm. End of story.
And the fact that they showed that they could cut off a man's hand because they already cut off that big brutish character, the one that fought against what's his name?
Oh, Black Dwarf, yeah.
Yeah. No, remember he was fighting against Iron Man and
yeah. I'm saying it's Black Dwarf. He fights Iron Man, Iron Man and Spider-Man, and then they cut off his arm with the portal or whatever.
Like that at this point they were literally making fun of us in the movie, but
it means even Wong could have sorted out Infinity War.
But guys, you know that Infinity War is Thanos' movie. He's the main character, so he had what's this thing?
Plot armor.
Plot armor, yeah.
Plot armor no jutsu.
But anyway, getting back to this, we finally tangented. We had to hit one tangent one time.
At least.
So
you invoke the tangent gods.
For those who only watch this for tangents,
yes,
we gave you something.
I don't know who these people are, but you know what? There you are. I hope you guys are happy.
Oh my God! Imagine the comment section down below. Where are the tangents?
We're only here for the tangents. What are you guys doing?
Tangents. I can imagine the first time you're gonna get hate mail is not because of all the cancelable things we have. The fact that you didn't tangent, guys. I used to love watching this podcast when you have to have tangents, and you used to go on ADHD rants because I used to daydream and everything. It made me relax. Now you're busy talking about the content so intensely with such laser focus. I can't stand this thing anymore. Please go back to the old ways.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, Life Without Zuko sucks. Bring him back. Also, cancel Tebello. Also, what did I do?
So there's no podcast then. Oh my gosh! But anyway, getting back to this movie. Oh god. Okay.
Now from you saw how the how the main clan had all these traps and everything.
Yeah.
Suddenly they're losing this battle. How?
Because of the story, of the plot, I guess.
Because of the plot.
And then basically, what's this? Mokay enters the arena.
No. First we get shout out to those two Washan people still issuing disgusting jokes pretending they're Red Cross. They invented Red Cross
Mhm.
because Red Cross didn't exist back then. But suddenly they went to England, took the Red Cross emblem, used it as their own.
I was like, wait, how? Wait, when? I was like, in ancient China?
Yes. Go back hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And they're
Because
basically
also, I'm saying the material doesn't even look like the material that they're wearing. It doesn't look like an ancient kung fu cloth. It looks like some modern
Red Cross. And they're busy going like, hey, where are the women? Where are the women? And Green Bed is
are
like,
you trying to heal them, or what's going on? Because you can't be wearing Red Cross looking for women.
and also shout out to what's his name, White Eagle. He's taking on all 6 of the
One
Wu-Dog
man.
masters, one man, and he is
One
dodging
man.
those moves left, right, and center. I was like, I can see. Why didn't you teach your daughter this? Like,
Why was she so swag? I don't understand.
Look at you go. And everybody's like, spinning kick gun against 6 other Swordmasters.
There's so many old people in here, bro. It's crazy.
I was like, I'm saying the old people should have just fought the war because they're the only ones who are capable, apparently.
This movie should have just been about them. Like,
Guys,
honestly.
Guys, are you gonna get to the rest of this movie? Because we are in 2 hours and we are literally at the midpoint of the movie.
No, I think we'll continue next time because I have to bounce.
Oh God, we have to do part 2 of the evil cult.
Because we also need Zuko involved.
Yeah.
Zuko has so many things to say.
Yeah, but this chick is a flame, though. Side note, she's nice.
Huh?
But like I said, dog, 4 animes in one anime, and
We are
it's like
not. We
it's
are
like
in the
6
middle.
and it's like, dog, it's 6 arcs, and it's all on fast forward. And
It's crazy.
because also their episode in the cave when he's getting injected with kung fu, that's the Inuyasha part of this thing. Like, I'm like, dog, how many animes are in this freaking movie?
And then it gets worse because he's learned the sun style, he can learn this other kung fu in 6 hours.
Yeah, and it's like, that's nothing. We can do this.
No, and then forget that. He can learn kung fu in the middle of a
On the
fight.
spot, bro.
Like, he's fighting 2 people at
The
once.
sun style is the Sharingan, and now I have no.
Even the Sharingan needs to concentrate. He can just listen to somebody. It is in the flow and the movements. And then
no, I'm talking about right now. Up in this move, it's the Sharingan right now because what the hell? Because okay, I think we'll leave it at the low point where the main clan is about to lose. Oh yeah, we can't talk about the most OP moment, the most helpful thing Green Bat ever did, when White Eagle gets impaled with how many swords? 5.
It was a lot of swords.
5 swords went through him. They didn't.
Bro. And it still made it, right?
And he broke those swords and he pulled them out like,
yeah,
I'm dying today.
Yeah, just like even Jet Li, you remember when he got stabbed? Like a minute later, he's fine. I'm like, Evan.
And then Green Bat,
I will block the bleeding.
There, I stopped the bleeding.
Yo, I was like, what? How?
And then not him licking his lips at all the blood. He's like,
bruh.
No.
I need to save it.
Yeah, I'm bleeding, but I'm not wasted. Like the guy, the way they're insulting the insulting Persian relations. I'm sorry because the asterism is not about that, but still.
Oh God.
Yeah. Anyway, back to
But I feel like the author of this novel was like, "Are you guys sure these are the same shrooms that Tolkien took? Are you guys sure
the counted
these
her.
are the ones that he
Yeah,
took?"
the counted him. The dealer was like,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
of course. I mean,
I mean, what
now
do you
got
hit me for? You know
now
what I mean?
the shoe,
And
the
he's
shoe,
just like, I hope this doesn't kill this, bro, but I need my money.
the shoes are neon green and glowing, and they were laced with what? I don't know, Adderall.
We call this Mordor now.
Hey, dog. No, bro, this was Molly. Like this,
This was Molly.
yo, Papa Molly, I'm sweating. Whoo, because
We call them golems because they're precious.
yeah. No, they just he popped an entire squadron. Like, okay, sure. If I take one, I'll be like Tolkien. So if I take five, I'll be a legend. And like, no, don't take five.
No, that's it. In the beginning, a couple was, and then like, whoa,
Like,
relax.
I can feel the universe. You just feel, like I can feel everything.
no. You know what happened? They took those candies that Moke was eating at the beginning and they gave it to the writer from 10 years ago. And it was just like, yeah, here you go. And all of a sudden, there were two couples. They had one sword and two swords. They were fused together. And then everybody flies. Nobody walks.
And when the master turned 100 years old, you want to go visit him. 100? How do people live until 100? Shut up and let the master work.
And the master at 100 years still has kung fu, and then he's gonna be 107 and 108 and 109, and the parents are gonna kill themselves. The dad is going to pop his own heart, and the mom's gonna tell his kid that you must never trust women and stab herself in the chest. Brilliant.
He must be a 107-year-old virgin.
Yeah, because that's why he's the most powerful, because he's a virgin. He doesn't trust women.
It's like I'm trying to fit in the sequence where they hip thrust and break wooden planks with their hip thrusting because it empowers their virgin abilities.
No. Anyway, guys, I think we should call it a break.
Oh god. Yo, guys, this movie tended so hard that we tried to focus on it for 2 hours and we still only halfway.
We are literally halfway of the movie. That's how extra this movie is.
This whole movie. Oh my god.
Because the other character's not even introduced yet. So
the other,
the doppelganger.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We thank you for lasting until this point.
If you have romantics, yes.
Yeah, that's why this, like I told you, this movie, like I mentioned, in fact, it's almost a year ago, because we had this. We discussed our favorite kung fu movies.
A year ago, no?
And you put this one on your list.
On my number one. It was my number one because no other kung fu movie got me so traumatized that I had to figure out what happens next by myself. None of them. You know, these other movies have bad endings and you just move on. It's like a kung fu movie. This one had me like, I can't die and leave this earth without knowing what happens.
Wait, did you read the novels then?
Of course I did. I looked them up.
So you know what happened?
I know what happened.
So it does continue from that moment. Why didn't they make a sequel of this then?
I can't. Like I said, I couldn't leave this planet knowing that this.
Hey, bro, you must tell us offline because now I can't leave the planet not knowing.
I told these guys too. Okay. At the end, like, okay, this is what happens next. Okay.
And bro, it's crazier than some of the stuff in the movie. I'm like, what is going on with this writing?
The guy that magic, he overdosed on that magic mark from him. I'm surprised that he survived. Like he saw talking himself like, nah, dude, you took too much.
That's the last client that dealer had, because after that he became a millionaire because nigga came on buying the entire stock. He ran out of stock and is like, alright, I'm gonna change my life, bro. I'm no longer dealing. It's all good. I don't need this. I don't need to be selling no more.
He's a dealer that figured out, no, I can't do this ish no more. I'm gonna be a better person. Because he just saw
No,
this guy
dog,
go crazy.
I think he saw this movie and he was just like, bro, I've been ruining people's lives out here. He's like, nah,
Like,
he turned into Killer Mike, dog. He was just like, I used to sell drugs on the streets. Now I'm turning my life around.
Yeah. Anyway, let's close things up. Thank you so much for listening until this point. I do hope that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow these guys. Links are on the credits coming up right now. This is going to be the shortest credits I've ever seen. I think we would have started music a while back because I don't have anything else to say. Like, guys, we're going to go through in part 2. I want Zuko's thoughts because he's a film expert. I want him to explain from his. I want him to squeeze the last dregs out of his film degree. You know, to squeeze it all because it must have tested his filmography studies to the core. Me
and Zuko, like at some point we would just confuse Pikachu face at each other. Like we were looking at each other for answers, and it's just like, dog, don't ask me. I think at some point I even turned to his son and I'm like, dog, do you understand what's happening here? I was like, because maybe this is TikTok generation kung fu. Maybe the TikTokers understand. No.
Nope. We can't. It's too high. It needs to be done by Gen Alpha, I guess.
Nah.
Don't be the one getting it.
But anyway.
Yeah, guys.
Still better
all right.
than some other MCU movies, though.
Well, that is true.
Yeah.
Because
maybe because you're invested. Maybe that's the difference. I don't think it's better structurally, but it's just because you're just like, what the fuck?
Let's just say it gets you immersed into the world because you keep on asking what on earth is going on. There's no moment where you kicked out of the movie and thinking this movie is actually boring.
Yeah, and I'm looking. Hey, dog, it keeps you on your toes. You're like, what the fuck?
Like,
how the fuck? When the fuck?
If you could choose between watching like Iron Man 3 and this movie, I'd watch this movie again.
Yeah, or instead of realizing that Nicholas' eye was taken out by a cat, you'd rather see someone actually stealing someone's eyes out.
No, more people. We need to get more people to watch this movie. We need to have people's genuine reactions.
Yo, imagine there's a resurgence of the evil cult and they make a part 2 now.
Imagine that, though.
Gently, wherever it is, like, no,
I'm too old for this.
No.
Like, God will give you a billion. It's like, I bet. At Comic Con.
That's Comic Con. Comic Con. It will be such a big hit in South Africa that they'll be making an announcement at Comic Con Africa 2025.
Everyone, RDJ's watching this from his laptop. It's like, bar for bar.
No.
Bar.
Even worse, you'll be floating down like in the flying sequence.
Even have sound effects where he's blasting into the crowd.
Yes. Great style.
Oh wait, you did say bye to the people, right?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Bye. I love this podcast. Oh my god, I love this podcast.
Okay, we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Oh my god, I love this podcast.
No.